All right, we're back. It's me, Antonio, Made in Napoli podcast. Todd's here again
Good.
for the 900th time. My producer's here, Mateo,
What's going on, guys?
and Rocky's here.
We got Rocky here. What's
How
up,
are you?
guys? What's going on?
Good,
I'm doing good. I'm doing
It's
good.
cool, man. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
So
Excited.
you moved to the U.S. as a kid, right? Like you were little, like 2 or 3 years old. You came to the United States.
Yeah, I got here when I was 3.5. Came with my family. We just decided to pick up and leave from Slovenia, where I was born. We made it here. My brother said, "Let's go to New York City," and we never even went to New York City. We came to Connecticut, which was the weird part. So, yeah, been here now for most of my life. It's a dream not come true yet, but loving it, loving it so
We're working toward that dream now.
Yeah.
We're working.
I'm working towards that white picket fence 30 years later.
You come to New York frequent? Like you come to New York a lot?
Now that I'm more into the social media world and into the podcasting world, lately it's been happening a lot more. But otherwise, it was never my thing. I used to go to the Bronx when I was a kid. Had family there, just like every other Italian or Albanian.
Yeah.
But yeah, not really. I'm more I like staying between my borders over there in Connecticut.
So I seen your page. The first time I seen your page was you reposted me. I spoke about Albanians.
Yeah.
I said I like the Albanian culture more than the American Italian
Yeah,
culture.
you caught a lot of
and I
flack
brought
on
it
that
up.
one from Italians.
Well, yeah, because of course I did. but
Even
like,
on my page, I was like, whoa.
realistically, because the kids here, they don't know their culture. Like they don't know where they don't even know who made the first pizza here.
Yeah.
You know, they don't. The
crazy.
first pizza was made in New York by a guy from Napoli, where I'm from. Lombardi's. I know everybody knows Lombardi's
Okay.
pizza.
Mhm.
That is the first guy.
them.
Those are the first people that made pizza in New York, and they didn't have obviously the proper ingredients like Italy. So they made pizza, and a lot of these American Italian kids don't know their culture. Like they think chicken parm is Italian food, or like basically stuff that you know, right? And you're not even Italian.
Yeah.
You're a different culture, but you know what's proper Italian food.
Well, now, yeah, Albanians run freaking 90% of the Italian restaurants nowadays, and it's like all Italian food.
You know what's funny? I've noticed that before. It'll be like Italian
well,
restaurant, but like there's not one Italian in there. It'll be like a bunch of Albanians and like
Or
some Mexicans in the back.
pizza
Yeah,
spot.
or
Well,
a
that's
bunch of-
because like a lot of Albanians go to Italy too.
That is
Yeah.
true because it's so close
A
together.
lot of them
Yeah,
speak
very close
Italian.
A lot of them have been there for 1,000 years, 2,000 years now, too.
Yeah.
So the whole culture's been mixed a lot with Italian influence, too. So a lot of us kind of do the same thing.
Yeah, we intermix
So-
with each other well. We get
Yeah.
along well. They don't get along with the northern Italians. The
We
northern
were-
Italians.
That's interesting because like Southerners don't get along with Northern Italians.
So what
either.
happens is like when the Albanians come to South Italy, they bump head to head because it's like the same type of person.
Yeah.
You know, but when they go to North Italy, they just take over North Italy.
Interesting. Okay.
Like when the Albanians go to
Really?
Milan, the Albanians take over Milan.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never been to Milan. I've been to Italy, but I've been to like Vieste, Italy, and like Bari. And over there, it's literally just straight Albanians.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, they have their like everyone has their areas, but like usually like Southern Italians, we're like the same people. Like it's-
Yeah, they speak
all mental.
Arberesh.
Yeah, we're all yes.
In
Calabria,
Calabria and Sicily and
Calabria
all these
too.
places, they speak Arberesh, which is interesting.
So my whole thing is like we're the same Southern Italian, Sicilians, Napolitans, Calabrese, Barese, all have the same like type of head, like
Square.
crazy.
Same mentality.
Square.
We're dumb. We're dumb. Like if there's a situation, we're stupid. We're going to the end.
Yeah.
But if I go to
Literally.
North Italy and I fight with a Northerner,
Yeah.
you know, like so it's like
Oh,
the
we'll
same
die
thing.
trying.
Yeah.
Same thing with them. They'll go to North Italy and just, yo, this is mine. Okay.
That's a very
No way, really?
I didn't realize
that
that.
easy.
They're like liberal, but like super liberal. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
like the man calls the cops and the woman fights.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, North Italy.
That's
yeah.
just that makes no sense.
But yeah, bro. Like,
They're just super wild, bro. They're wild.
North Italy's insane. North Italy's insane. North Italy's like where like cuckolds originated.
Okay.
Yo, that's
me,
You gotta drop that one.
For me,
that's a clip right there.
for me, Milan, Florence, right?
Oh,
Florence, Milan, Venice, all the cuckolds live there. Because their girls come to like Napoli and we fuck them. and then they go back to north to their husband. For instance, right? I'm not gonna mention who, but my friend who was here before, the pizza maker, right? I'll say that the pizza maker. We went out one night, me and him, to a restaurant. We got a drink, and then we went around the block. We went to what's that place called? That club that's hard to get into.
Gospel.
We went to Gospel.
Yeah.
This guy went into Gospel with Pizza Secret clothes. Like they let him in.
Really?
Yeah, he knows everybody there. I don't
Oh
know
yeah,
how.
well that's why.
It's,
Okay.
it's tough door to get into. You gotta
That
plug.
place is so
Yeah.
hard to get into. I'll go wearing fucking $10,000 jacket. They won't let me in.
That's crazy.
He got me in.
Wow.
We go in, and we're with his friends. We're staying there like 10, 20 minutes. I didn't stay long because I was like, bro, I got to wake up in the morning, whatever, because I'm tired. And there was a northerner girl from the north with us, and she was like a whore. She like fucked the people from the restaurant, and my boy didn't fuck for like 2 months because he broke up with his girlfriend. But I'm looking at him like, don't fuck the girl. She's ugly. Like, she's really ugly. Don't. He's like, no, I have to. He's like, I'm too horny. Blah, 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 blah.
Gotta get
Right?
back in there somehow, right?
They leave. He calls me at 8 o'clock in the morning to tell me, yo, I fucked her, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's telling me what happened. He's like, at 6 in the morning, her husband called her phone while I was driving. She has it on speaker, and he's calling her a troia. Tu sei una troia, sei una puttana. Like calling her a whore, a trash bag. And oh, I know you're with the guy. And she's like, I'm not with the guy. Like, lying. Non so
Yeah.
con nessuno. Sono sola. Like, lying. And the guy's like, tu sei una troia, non venire a casa, don't come home. Whatever. He ended up fucking her, and he Ubered her all the way back to Long Island. This girl's from Long Island. 40, in her 40s, has kids,
Oh yeah, she's trash. Fuck that.
was out
Fuck
with
that
him till 6 in the morning.
Yeah, but that's like not that uncommon now, though. You know what I'm saying? Which is like it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
you know what I
it's a
mean?
little
Like
fucked
I
up.
feel like that's like the
I don't know.
standard.
My
Like,
wife did that.
yeah, well,
Go to jail.
I mean, he's probably got a shitload of money, that guy, and he probably bangs other women 24/7, so he probably just doesn't give a damn.
Nah,
Well,
'cause
maybe he doesn't. Honestly.
no, because the way told me the way he was speaking on the phone was like feminine, angry.
yeah.
Like, you know when a female gets mad at you and they don't stop bringing up the topic,
Yeah,
and like, but like they're gonna get over it in the morning.
because nowadays there's so many open relationships and shit, bro.
Nah, that shit is
It's like
crazy.
it's become
That
a
shit's
garbage
wild, yeah.
world.
Like why even be with
Kids?
somebody then? You know?
You have kids. You're out till 6 in the morning. You have kids. What
Yeah,
you
it's
doing?
trash.
Yeah, that's insane. I'm sorry.
You fucked
That's
the pizza
America
owner?
for you, though, bro.
You fucked the pizza owner? I love him.
Let that happen in my country,
Great guy.
bro.
Great guy.
Oh,
She
nah,
wanted a
see, but the
slice.
thing is, where we come from, when it happens, the woman just dies. The woman
She
just-
gets thrown in a
Yo,
river.
did you
So,
see
like,
so and
no,
so?
the thing is, because like, if the husband's not killing her, the community's killing her.
Oh, bro, you instantly get trashed.
The community is going to kill you in trashing you and trashing your name everywhere. They're not even going to allow
You're
you.
just
to go-
gonna be
You
depressed.
won't even be allowed to go to church.
Yeah.
yeah.
The
Oh.
church is going to be like, you married him and you did this. Nah, we don't want you here.
They-
They're going to fucking judge you. Till like, if you're going to be a whore, like, be a secret whore. Don't get caught doing it, because
Yeah.
once that whole area knows, it happened to a girl in Napoli. She sucked someone's dick on camera. Tiziana Cantone, right? Sucked someone's dick on camera. Dude sent it all over the place. Whole neighborhood was trashing her. The girl jumped off the balcony a week later. Killed
Oh.
herself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
God forgives. Napoli doesn't.
And bro, Napoli,
Apparently.
everybody probably knows each other too, because it's such a tight community.
Yeah, it's also like everyone's a Napoli fan too, so now you can't go to a game because you did this. And
exactly. Bro, something happens in Albanian community, it's the exact same way. It spreads like a
yeah,
wildfire.
you can't
Yeah.
do nothing.
Like the whole community. There's only 1.5 million people in Albania and 1.5 million in Kosovo. Everybody's gonna find out.
Only 1.5.
but
Bro,
the thing
there's
is,
more
yo,
people that live outside than the.
Like
I was gonna
1.5
say,
million
yeah,
in the
it's
city.
but that's like Napoli too. I don't know how many Napolitans live in Napoli, but when you leave, look how many Napolitans I met in New York City over the years.
There's more outside, bro, than there is inside.
Because they leave home to make a future. You know, there's no future back home.
Nah, not at all.
A lot of people don't have a future back home. If they weren't born into money, guess what? You're born into the poor areas.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Or if you weren't fortunate enough to make something there or plugged in with somebody there, you got to leave the country and build something yourself.
Yeah.
And that's what happens to a lot of like immigrants. That's why like we come here.
That's true.
and we take over America because the Americans are dumb. They're not that smart.
No, I mean it's crazy though. Like everyone comes to like that's how they say like if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. But it's like where you guys are coming from is like no.
Oh, nice.
Nothing.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
It's like it's completely different. Like New York's hard. Don't get me wrong.
Bro.
It's expensive. You know, you got to keep up whatever it is. But take that mentality and bring it here. You'll succeed anywhere.
Just imagine working a 50-hour job, a 60-hour job a week, and only getting paid 300 euros. Not at the end of
Yeah.
the week. Not at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Long problem.
At the end of the month.
End of the month.
Yeah.
He's right.
So imagine that. You come here with that mentality, you work here, and you're getting paid weekly now?
Construction too. Like, how many contractors you know in Europe get paid nothing?
Nothing at all.
Yo, bricklayers, these guys are good. Like,
Jack squat, bro.
Mason, yeah.
good mason guys. They
Bro, come to
good.
my country, see the houses they built. It's fucking insane.
And you build a house here, it's cardboard.
Yeah.
I punch
No,
the
for-
sheetrock.
yeah,
My
facts.
whole arm goes through the sheetrock.
Yeah.
You punch a fucking wall in Europe, you're breaking your head.
Plaster. That's why.
Cement.
Stucco,
No, it's
cement.
cement. Cement,
Bricks.
plaster, then stuff. Like, bro.
Bricks. It's insane.
But even like you notice when there's a fire too in Europe, it doesn't go down. Like the house don't go
No,
down
never.
right away. Like over here, it's 2 seconds.
Everything,
House
yeah.
is going down.
Well, it's cheap to build that here. That's why they do that. They do that to obviously cut corners.
Well,
You know
no,
what I'm
it's
saying?
because you build quicker.
Yeah, quicker, but it's also cost effective. Anything with mason is expensive. You know what I'm saying? Where
Yeah,
there,
but-
it's probably not. They get underpaid to do great work for like
Over there is insane. You got dudes can't put food on the table because the money's shit. So yeah, they have to leave, and then they got to come here, and then they have to get paid shit over here too because now they're new, they don't understand the language, so they got to go through whatever they got to go through until they learn the system. You know, then when they learn the system, they're like, wait a minute, it's this easy to do this, and that. Because honestly, like I honestly think like a lot of people that are from here are not that smart. A lot of us foreigners come here and we like more
We're smart.
successful than the people who are from here.
We smarten the people up around us. Right, even people that coming from like South America now are smartening up and owning restaurants and pizzerias. And you come to Connecticut, they're owning landscaping companies, contracting
Logical
companies,
thing,
Yeah,
masonry.
for, yeah, for sure.
Like
it's
it's changed, you know.
You know what it is? Because the Americans are taught to go to school for 87 years and then get a good job and then work that job for 20, 25 years and then get their pension.
Yeah.
That's what they're taught.
It's like a lazy mentality.
We're taught if you don't work, you don't have money.
Yeah.
So now in our head, work is just work. Any type of money is just work. So it's not, oh, I need to get a nice job or I need to go get a job. Or work is work.
Yeah.
However you make money is however you make money. So our minds are opened up as little kids already. Plus being in all that poverty-stricken area,
Yeah.
you don't want to be around it no more, especially as a kid. Because like, as a kid, if I didn't have nice things, right, and the other kids in America had nice things. So then, as I got older, now I'm the one that has nice things, and they don't have the nice things.
Yeah, but it's like also because like
There we
as
go.
like an American, like I feel like you're like coddled as a kid. You know what I mean? Like you got like a lot more stuff handed to you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
because the parenting system here
Right.
is more like, oh, if your dad hits you, call the police.
Yeah.
Exactly. Where it's like you know
Or if your mom disciplines you, you know, you tell a teacher in school, and they're calling what's that thing called? The
CPS.
principal- CPS,
they
yeah,
call
yeah, yeah,
CPS, and
yeah.
it's like, yo, why'd you hit your kid?
One thing I've seen
The
about
fuck do you mean? Why did I hit my kid?
they don't care about family either the way we do. It's like
No, they don't. Which is the ironic part also.
it's like a mother is like, I can't wait till my son is 18 to kick him out of the house and he can go to college and he can get away from me. It's like my mom, fuck, when I turned 18, she's like, please don't leave me. I'm 30 years old and she still doesn't want me to leave her
It's-
side.
It's just strange, like relationships. I guess I don't know how things like
strange
work
here, bro. It's-
Even friendships, like
I always thought it was strange. I'm like, why you want to kick your kid out? Why you want to kick your husband out? Why you guys just want to get divorced right away? I'm like, fucking fight through
yeah,
something.
exactly. Yeah, everything's superficial. There's nothing real.
Hey.
There's
or
no
like the woman
tradition.
controls the household here. That's the major problem.
That's why they take everything from us too when they get a
Women-
divorce or whatever
women
the case is.
Nuts.
Women,
Yeah, we bust our ass our whole entire life.
Oh,
You make
Uh,
one mistake, not even that. She can make the mistake. She got
That's-
fuck
yeah,
someone else. Yeah, I
facts,
want a
yeah.
divorce.
Yeah,
Oh,
the-
shit.
that's why I'm afraid to get married.
That's why a lot of
Right
guys
here,
are afraid
bro.
to get
Same
married.
here.
Yeah.
the
Terrible.
issue here is women control the household, right? So how do you let women can't lead? They're emotional beings.
Only in America they think they can.
A girl can't lead. Like, okay, let's say we have a female ruler, right? We're not talking about presidents and this and that. Go back to 2,000-3,000 years ago. We had female rulers. What did the female rulers do 3,000 years ago? Created chaos
Nuts.
Chaos.
Egypt. They had that.
Chaos. Female rulers in Egypt created chaos.
We had one that went to war with you guys.
Yeah.
There you go. Go.
empires go upside down when women lead, right? Or the whole like, let's go to God, Adam and Eve story. Who broke the rules first?
Is that Byzantine Empire, right? Is it talking about Byzantine Empire?
Back in the days, we had Queen
That's
Tooth that
one
went up
too.
against the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Fill me in because I'm really not in tune with like Italian or European culture like that. So it sounds like a good story.
It really was actually interesting. She was just a leader that just decided, like, hey, I'm tired of taking Roman bullshit. or
Yeah,
whatever
so
the case
yeah,
was
I'm
at
gonna
that time.
fight back.
And she actually fought back and was successful for a little
Oh,
while.
really? Okay.
Yeah. She was very successful for a little while. It didn't last too long. But yeah, no, it was she had a cool story. Her name was Queen Tuuta. I won't get deep into her story because it's pretty long, but I would check her out if people want to
Yeah.
find out like an actual successful woman leader. That was one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Queen Tuuta.
that's a pretty good. I'll look into it later, but that's a pretty good gist of it.
But look,
Yeah,
like,
wild.
pretty much.
If female leads your home, like, then they're disinterested. They're gonna go talk to somebody who can lead them.
Yeah, for sure.
Understand? So, think about it. You put power into a female's hands.
Like a woman could have power
Hillary
here.
Clinton. Look at her.
Yeah.
Yo,
How many bodies does she got?
Yes.
Not to say though, a woman could definitely be smarter than men sometimes here in the
No,
United
of course,
States. They
of
could
course,
definitely
of course.
have the power. They could definitely hold whatever they hold. But at the end of the day, the man's got to be the leader, bro.
Absolutely.
If you're not a leader in a woman's life or in anybody's life, you're just fucking useless.
Well, a quality woman will look for a man to lead,
Yeah, but that's
not for her to like
that-
be hands off and be feminine. That's
Exactly.
usually how it works.
But that's
Right, that's how it should work.
realistically how it's supposed to be. Like, you can't have them control the situation because now your kids are gonna grow up feminine. You have a female
That's
leader in
true.
the home. Your kids are gonna mommy.
Why do you think all this alphabetical people thing happens here, bro?
Oh yeah, the he, the he, him,
yeah.
she,
It's tough
her.
to
I'm a
keep up
cat.
with, man.
The I'm a
Oh.
cat bullshit.
You know?
People will fucking identify themselves as a cat. I'm a cat.
Yeah, I
That's
saw
a
that,
real
thing.
thing.
The
That's
fuck
a
is
real
no,
thing.
no,
I
it-
got a
unfortunately
little
it
brother at school. At a real thing. They had
What
like
the
kids
fuck do you
identifying
mean
as
you're a
cats.
cat?
Yeah, bro.
That's-
Fucking wild.
Oh wait!
And
You
he
guys
got in
aren't
trouble.
joking?
No,
No,
it's a
no,
real
no,
thing.
no.
Oh come on! Are you
No.
serious?
This is
a
not
real
a joke.
That's
My little brother,
wild.
12 years old, got literally almost expelled from school because he's like, there's people acting like cats, and like he's like me. He's nuts. Like he's
Yeah.
just like, you know, like bullying them, whatever it is. And he literally almost got thrown out of school because he
Do you
just, like,
know
wouldn't
that-
accept they're a cat.
So go say
Fucking
this in
that's
Italy in a
insane.
classroom.
That's
Go say this where I'm from in a classroom. I'm a cat. The teacher's
Yeah,
gonna slap the shit out of
right.
you.
as they should, really. To be honest with
I'm
you.
a cat.
As they
no,
fucking
my
should.
my name is not Emmanuel. You refer to me as
El
a
gato.
cat or meow. Someone said meow. I seen a
Meow's
video. Someone
nuts.
said meow. I'm like, what the?
America, bro.
Yo, these poor teachers. To be real honest with you, I don't know how teachers do it.
I wouldn't be able to do it.
Like
I'd throw the
dealing with
fucking
kids
textbook at
already
them.
hard enough to deal with.
got summers
Normal.
off.
as
I
it is
genuinely
as
feel
men.
bad for them.
No,
bro.
no,
I
free
feel
healthcare.
bad.
Yeah.
Me, I'll throw the fucking textbook at the kid if he tells me to identify me as a cat, and then I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, I'm a dog, rough." No, I get mad. Like you can't. No, there's
man,
no
that's-
like identify. Or the he, him, she, her, them, they. What is
Never,
this?
yeah,
confusing,
it's crazy.
I had a lady that I knew. She was like, I got to take my kid out of school because, you know, my kid is not normal. I was like, what do you mean by not normal? And he's like, my daughter's actually a boy. And he goes to school and the kids bully him and stuff. And I'm just like,
Oh,
You know what? Of course they are. Of course they are. Like I'm not a big bully advocate, but like shit like that, you're gonna get bullied.
yeah, you're gonna
You're
get
gonna get
bullied.
picked
oh
on.
wait, actually, I got
Come
it. I got one. Shout out to Sal Alfredo. He's a NYPD officer. I know him a long time. He was telling
He's
me
not
the
a girl,
other
is
day.
he?
No. He was telling me the other day that he stopped some. He got called for something. He had to do a police report or something. And the guy who was doing the police report with him identified as a woman.
No way.
Wait, so Sal says, "Give me your ID." So the guy goes, "Okay," he gave his ID. He's writing down
already know
everything that says on the ID. The guy goes, "But you wrote I'm a male here. I identify as a female." The kid Sal goes, "I gotta put what's on your fucking ID.
Yeah, for sure.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
I can't. You're not identified."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, I already changed it at the DMV." He's like, "Well, you don't have the new fucking ID for me to fucking identify you as a female." Bro, this guy was guy like this, like how we look, right?
Yeah.
How we're dressed, how we
Yeah.
look. I identify as a female.
Now imagine that person could walk into a bathroom with your daughter or your sister.
Yeah.
or your
Yeah,
mom.
absolutely,
But
yeah.
that's the politicians here that allow this weird shit.
No one ever thinks
Yeah.
about it like that. That right there, that's dangerous.
Bro, these
you would
people
never
are,
want
these
that.
people are mentally
Yeah.
sick. They're rapists. They're this. They're that. That's why they do this. Some of them actually have a sickness. So imagine that person walking into a bathroom with your 5-year-old kid, daughter, whatever.
Well, that's a
I'd be
little
creeped
scary.
out, bro. I don't even know how to react to that.
But
for
if you
sure.
look in the city, right, like a lot of like these like high end places now, right? and
Unisex.
I just noticed this like a few weekends ago. I was out to dinner with a few friends, whatever it is, and I go to the bathroom, right, and I'm like, wait a minute, like there's girls everywhere. I'm like, what's going on? So now they're getting rid of the whole guy and girl bathroom.
Yeah, it's all unisex.
Right, which like at this high end place, I'm like, shit, you know what? This ain't so bad. like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, you
that's
know what?
crazy,
Like,
yeah.
see some like girls like fixing their shit. They're like, hey, what's up? I'm like, yo, I'm like networking in the bathroom. Like,
Yeah,
what's
it's-
going on over
interesting.
here? You know what I mean?
It
like,
is interesting.
it
that's like a
definitely is, yeah,
pro, but
for
like
sure.
from like the kid's standpoint, horrible.
Yeah,
Right?
no,
you
it's
know what I
weird.
mean?
It's
But like
weird.
I was like, this is sick.
I was right here in the Queens the other day, and that's how it was. I walk into the bathroom, I see a girl there washing her hands right next to me, and I'm like,
Yeah,
I've
bro.
never experienced this in my life.
It probably doesn't feel right.
You feel like an intruder. You know what I mean? We're taught our whole entire life, like
Yeah.
you know, like don't go in there. It's
Don't
like
go to
sacred.
the girls'
You know what I
bathroom.
mean?
Don't go to women's locker room.
That was
yeah,
strange
none
to
of
me.
That,
That was very
doesn't
strange
exist
to me.
anymore.
Yeah,
Sad.
not
Sad
at all.
shit.
It's weird. This is the world we live in now.
Now, somewhere along the lines, it's like, you know, I don't know, pretty much like the boundaries like got like completely fucked up. You know, it's like this new world now that, you know, we just have to like accept.
But it's just here, bro. It's
Yeah,
here
it's-
because
yeah,
they
it's
don't
not
fully
nowhere
accept this
Bro,
everywhere.
do this in Europe.
No, you can't do it.
South
everywhere.
America, yeah, neither. You're not doing that.
Do
South
it in
America.
There's probably a
No way.
select few like there was here maybe 30 years ago that were doing it, but
this
it's
in
not
Europe.
like here. This is insane. Like I've never seen anything like this.
You can't do this in Europe.
Go to
How's it in
Hollywood.
Connecticut. Like, how is it like over there?
There, it's like
Yeah,
really
Hollywood.
progressive, but at the same time. Like closer to me, like in the Fairfield County area over there, you're gonna see a lot of that because a lot of people with money, so they just don't give a shit.
Yeah,
what
that's
they-
where the weird shit is.
They don't
Yeah,
give a
where the
shit.
money is where the weird shit is.
Yeah, they don't give a shit
course.
what their kids do, bro. And those are the kids that are doing the most drugs. Those are the kids that are getting the most trouble. They get away with everything.
Bro, I want to know what like alternates their brain to like be like, yo, I wake up one day, I'm a cat.
I don't know. I want to wake up tomorrow and be an Apache helicopter.
Yeah,
You know,
bro.
I want to wake up one day and have $1 billion.
Sick.
You know, but
Missile
that's not how life
machine.
works.
It's like, it's like very confusing.
I literally woke up the other day. I was like, I wish I was back in the 1400s, slashing people's heads off with a
Yeah,
sword,
oh, I
bro.
see, bro.
Totally with you on that one.
I've been saying this for so long.
I want to wipe out people's bloodline.
I hate that I'm
wanna
in this
be
generation.
so bad riding my horse, going to someone's house, like you know where they live, and just destroy their whole village.
Ugh,
Yeah.
And
that'd be so awesome.
Like, yeah,
Torches,
Fucking
yeah, like,
Like,
just burn the whole thing down.
throwing
like,
spears and
bows
shit.
and arrows.
Everyone's
when-
getting
like
it.
when did that stop? Like when did like we create like all this other shit?
Bro,
like,
it stopped in the 1900s when the Vikings
yeah,
last came
I was
around.
I was in 1900s probably.
Vikings were
more or
like the
less.
last people that there's still Vikings. There were Vikings around to like the 1930s or 40s or something like that.
Oh,
like-
really? I had no idea.
Wow, that's crazy. Because
Those
no,
guys
my whole
Those guys
thing
were
is like
insane.
the world was better in those times.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Yo.
kind of.
No, 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 no,
guess-
no.
Probably.
Depends how you look at it.
Let's be realistic. I think the world was better in those times when you were allowed to like confront your enemy by sword.
Yeah.
Bro,
In that
imagine
sense,
a
yes.
gun duel.
I talk about this
that
all
too.
the time.
We're
Yeah.
Like, I don't even fuck the
All the
gun
time.
duel. Fuck the gun duel. Death by the sword is even.
People used to have gun
For
duels.
sure, yeah.
So here though, like in the United States, they used to walk like it was an agreement
What,
amongst
like
gentlemen.
like the
They
walk?
had those like fucked up like guns
Yeah.
with like all
Revolvers.
Shit,
No, but I'm
whatever
saying
it
they
is.
used to do the walk, right?
Yeah,
the
like,
10
we take
paces,
10
turn
steps
around.
back. Yeah,
Like-
yeah,
like-
boom.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a real thing.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, this is a real thing.
Oh, I thought it was just like a Western.
You know, I think
thing.
the president actually had died during a duel or something like
There was
that.
a president that used to duel.
Or a president that killed somebody, or I don't know. I could be getting my
There's a
facts
few of
mixed
them
up.
that did a
Yeah.
bunch of duels.
Wait a
This
minute,
is
so
like
these
Yeah.
dudes,
1700s to early 1800s.
and they would
at
do
least.
it fairly. Like,
Yes.
they would,
Bro,
they
it was
would-
like a gentleman thing, all right?
I'm not
like,
doing it fair.
Like, let's
1, 2, pop. I'm not doing it fair.
that too, you know. But like, it was like a gentleman thing. Like, you shake on it,
Yeah.
walk 10 paces, turn around. Whoever gets clipped, it's over.
You know, what, I think there had to be someone there to oversee, like
Yeah.
another man to like oversee what was going on. That way, people like
Sick.
that wouldn't fucking.
But they
do
had
that,
such
you know?
bad guns that even from 3 feet away, they probably missed.
They're
Yeah,
missing,
it would be-
and then they're reloading. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Picture that
Little
process.
gunpowder and all that
Like he
shit.
missed too. Fuck! I gotta reload this thing. I got
God
3
damn
minutes.
it, this
Wasn't that
fucking
during the
thing.
Revolutionary War where they were fucking loading?
Yeah.
How
yeah,
would you
the
feel
powder
doing
and
that?
shit.
Just loading your gun and somebody's shooting you, and you're like, "Fuck, I'm dead."
Like, oh shit, I'm so close. Boom, I'm dead.
That was
All
the
right.
worst way to die during war. It's like right in the middle of
Fuck,
fucking
I'd
doing
cry,
it.
bro.
I thought that Western stuff was just like for movies.
Nah, man,
Nah,
that was
dude.
You
real.
talk about like Western like cowboys and shit. That's sick too.
Yeah,
No,
dude,
that's
I'm-
a whole different.
I'm talking about like, you know, where they would go to the bar with the horse. And
No,
then
that's
come
real.
outside and shoot
That's
each
Nah,
other.
bro, that's fucking real.
All right.
Real,
It was
yeah.
literally a president that had like over 20 duels with people, bro.
Oh, I thought it was just. I thought it was just. a
Just
movie.
bullshit.
Yeah, a lot of people do though. A lot of people think that that's bullshit.
I didn't think it was a real thing.
I forget. They
Yeah.
have a different name for it. I forget the name of it.
For duels?
No, that's like a different thing. I think it was like just like a shootout. They call it a shootout.
It's like a, I forget what it was called.
Because duels is like
Yeah.
over here, like during the 1700s. Then in like the Midwest, that's the Midwest.
But when I hear the word duel, I think about Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yo, I used to love
I don't,
America.
I don't
That
think
was
about
shit.
like
Oh,
Shout out to
serious fight.
Exodia full
When,
form.
when
Oh,
someone,
yeah.
yeah, when somebody
Blue
says
eyes white
duel,
dragon.
somebody
card.
says duel, I'm thinking about fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card. I'm not thinking of it's a
Oh,
fight.
actually,
Dark
rest in
Magician.
peace to the
Yeah, right.
creator of Yu-Gi-Oh. I think he passed away recently.
Did he really?
No, I thought that
think
was
so.
No, Dragon
I thought that
Ball
was
Z.
Dragon Ball
Dragon
Z.
Ball
Him, I think Yu-Gi-Oh also no, right?
Really?
I think so.
Yeah,
Nah,
all
I
the-
might be getting my facts mixed
all
up.
the
Life
time,
should
yeah.
be like Dragon Ball Z.
I agree. Yeah, Dragon
Bro,
Ball Z.
I
is sick.
wish I could go Super Saiyan and
Become
just
like
fuck shit
Broly.
up.
Rah.
Go to the gym.
Broly's
Pump up.
Broly's on massive amounts of Tren.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause like even when he lights up, it's yellow, and Tren is the color yellow. So I think the creators know what they're doing. I think the creators are trying to tell people, yo, these dudes are on Tren.
It makes sense.
It's the color of the color of the fucking Super Saiyan thing, right? You know when you see the yellow form around
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Tren is the same color. It's that golden yellow. So
Holy
I think that's the message behind it.
Take charge.
Because these guys
Guess I
come
gotta
out,
start
like,
taking
super
Tren.
muscular, Yeah,
They,
always
they,
liked
they were telling
Vegeta.
kids 20 years ago, hey,
Yeah.
take Trent.
Vegeta. Yeah, I always liked the villain.
Yeah, Vegeta was always my favorite. I don't know why.
Yeah, I always liked the
I
villain
like
too.
Cell.
You know why?
You know?
You have more common things with the villain than the hero.
Yeah,
That's true, yeah.
I was
Sure.
never like a big
That's
Goku
true.
guy.
Like the Joker. A lot of people
Yeah.
could relate with the Joker more than Batman.
Especially after the last movie, also.
Yeah,
People-
if you see the
it
last
puts
movie, it
things
was a
in
guy who was
perspective.
like, you know,
mentally
like,
ill.
let down so much.
Yeah.
That he was let down so much to the point that he's like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna just do whatever my head tells me to do.
But see, that movie put it in perspective because this is what America does. They make it seem like you're the loser for having mental issues or being sad or being, which some people just get into a wrong fucking habit. and
Because
they're
he was
stuck.
because if you look in the whole like beginning of the movie, he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
nice to people.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
and they would treat him horribly, you know.
Yeah.
Look at his boss when he went to work. His boss would treat, oh, that's coming out of your paycheck. Like he got beat up and the sign got robbed, right?
Yeah.
And the boss is saying that sign is coming out of your paycheck.
Yeah.
Was not concerned that he got beat up and robbed.
Yeah,
His
exactly.
concern was, oh, that's coming out of your money because he was taking advantage of the guy who was being nice. Then when he turned into a jerk off, everybody was like, why are you being?
Yeah, everybody
why are you
Yeah,
noticed
being-
it
please
then.
why
don't
you
do
being a
this, blah,
jerk?
blah,
Right.
yeah.
You mean, why am
exactly.
I being a jerk? Look at what you did for so many years.
Right.
And then the satire of him just being a clown throughout the whole movie. is
Yeah,
just
exactly.
like,
Well, that's the metaphor behind it.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole
sad
meta-
clown.
Ha ha ha.
The
Yeah.
whole metaphor
Look at me
behind
now.
it, yeah. The
Yeah.
whole metaphor
just think it's
behind
cool.
it is you guys
Yeah.
treated me like a clown for so long. Ha ha ha! Look at my joke now.
But it's
Behind it.
interesting though, because like I feel like I don't know why, but that just like brings me to a point that like you were saying something about like mental illness. I feel like most people that are like successful in whatever they're doing like are nuts.
Oh,
you know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
Oh, absolutely.
Like me myself,
100%.
I definitely got mental illness. I don't know what it is,
I have.
but like
You
me,
know
like
why?
if I put my mind to something, I will do it. I will
Yeah.
tear down that fucking wall. Like
you know
nobody's
what?
gonna beat me.
You have to be crazy to be successful here.
You have to take what you want.
That's what it is.
Look-
If you're not taking what you want, you're never gonna get what you want.
Yeah,
So it's literally take what you want.
But even if you go back in history, every successful person you ever think of that created
They took
something,
what they wanted.
they literally took what they wanted or had some sort of craziness in them. Even scientists, doctors, things like this. You look at Albert Einstein. He's fucking the kookiest. People couldn't even have a conversation with
Yep,
him.
exactly.
But he figured out all of life's theories.
Because a lot of
Like
the
crazy
civilized,
shit.
a lot of the civilized
Atom-bomb.
people,
Yeah.
right? A lot of the civilized people who do follow the rules A to Z don't get far much.
You're just part of the system.
Yeah.
Well, because the rules, I feel like, is like it's like almost like driving a car in these lanes. Like they want to keep you going to. a
Nah,
certain
but
thing.
like
You
my
know what
whole
I
thing.
mean?
That's something I don't do at all.
My thing
exactly.
is, look,
I don't know shit about that.
my whole thing is like, okay, like even the religion thing, right? So like obviously, I believe God is real, but I don't believe what I'm taught is the correct thing, because number one, who really spoke to God that could tell me, oh yeah, God said to do this, 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 and that? I believe God is real. God created everything,
Yeah.
but God is real the way I picture him in my head when I speak to him, not the way the world portrays him to me.
Mhm.
Because
I agree with
the
that.
church portrays God to me as, you need to come to church, but you got to give me money every week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
the
always,
church
I always
that's
thought
in
it
the
was
name
bullshit.
of God.
That started
Yeah.
after the Kings.
I always thought that was bullshit. Also,
So my whole theory is, okay, if I want to talk to God, it's personal conversation between me and God. My decisions are between me and God. God lives within us, right? He lives within us, because every day you have decisions to make good decisions, bad decisions. So God and the devil and all that talk, they live within us. Within our souls, we have God and the devil. So when people portray God, other people, God said you can't do this, God said you can't do that. Who said this? Like, who came up with this? Like, even the 10 Commandments, right? Look, but don't touch. Taste, but don't swallow. Like, I don't believe in all
Yeah, like
this
somebody
stuff.
wrote that
It's
up.
not literal though. That's the thing too.
No, I know
You
it's
know what I
not
mean?
literal, but the way they portray laws to us is they want us to follow these laws to be ruled under them, right?
Right.
And then they're doing whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Adam and Eve story, right? They told us, God said you could eat all the fruit in the world,
Just don't touch that.
but you can't eat from this one.
Yeah. I'm the guy. I would eat that.
But wait. Did God really do that though?
No.
Because if God gave us everything, God's going to give you that tree too, right?
But it's, bro, it's
God's
just
not
like a-
gonna say don't eat from this one, the tree of knowledge or this or that. God, because God doesn't want you as his servant.
It's definitely a giant folktale, just like any other like Greek mythology and things like this. I feel like it's a giant folktale that gets passed to one person, then passes to the other person. By
Well,
the
yeah,
time,
that's like when us men tell stories, right? So you knock somebody out at a bar,
Yeah.
one guy, right? You tell me the story. You punched him once, but I tell him, yo, he hit him twice.
yeah, literally.
The next guy, yo, he picked him up, slammed him,
Yeah.
and fucking Brock Lesnar suplexed him through the table. Then the next guy, he almost killed him. Then the next guy, Antonio and Rocky did it. Then the
Yeah.
story.
Yeah.
So like
telephone
even,
game.
So even with history, right? When they teach us about history, how is history real?
it's bullshit most of the time.
How's history real? Because if we're capable of lying about one stupid fucking little thing, imagine what they're lying about.
Absolutely,
and all the
100%.
real stuff about God is in the Vatican, where you can't even go. And
Yeah,
actually,
you're not even allowed to go.
Yeah, and people in the Vatican too. Those are the ones that rape,
Yeah,
molest,
yeah.
embezzle,
Wait,
are corrupt. Those are the worst of the bunch.
The
Sucks, man.
Vatican, right?
So rich.
Tells me to feed the poor.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
fucking ceiling, one ceiling in the Vatican is worth $1 billion. It's gold.
Exactly.
Real
That's
gold.
what I'm saying.
One ceiling. But you're telling me I gotta go feed the poor, bro? Sell a part of the ceiling. and
They
go
they
feed the
could they
fucking
could fix
poor.
homelessness, world hunger in a jiffy.
But they don't want to.
But they don't want to.
They don't-
I
yeah.
forget
need
the
to.
statistic behind it, but like they're legitimately like richer than like a lot of countries.
They're the richest bank in the
Vatican?
world.
Yeah.
That's
The
that's why
Vatican
it's
Bank.
its own city.
Like
No,
95%.
You can't touch the Vatican.
No, I know that. I'm just
Even
saying.
look at this. Even the Jews can't touch the Vatican, right? The Jews are like the golden people of the world. They can't touch the Vatican either.
Bro, it's the most heavily secured place in like the world.
It's because you know what it is? The Vatican and all these like banks, these systematic reserve banks control the world. And the people who own these the people who rule the world are like fucking 50,000 years ago, still rule the world today.
Yeah,
Because it's their kids,
the lizard people.
their kids' kids. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We don't know, but you know what I'm saying?
Because, bro,
Like,
how does everybody have the same story of a flood? Everybody has the
Yeah.
at the same
Yeah.
time, at the
Yeah.
same everything. So there's
yeah,
definitely something
yeah,
that's
there's
been
something-
lined up.
Yeah, yes,
No, listen.
yes.
All right, I don't
And the lizard people theory like fucks with my
No,
head.
all
but
right,
sometimes
I'm
I'm
gonna-
like, yo, what if there is a lizard guy?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
I want to see
There
it.
has to be, bro.
No, I'm gonna tell you
And
right
I'm gonna
now.
tell you what. If I exist, I
Right.
exist, right?
Yeah.
For since the 20s, they've been telling you aliens aren't real. Now all of a sudden aliens.
Yeah,
are real.
everywhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, oh yeah, aliens exist.
Well, Trump was the first person to put that out there.
Yeah.
He was like, I want everybody to know that there's aliens. And
In
ever since that
2021,
happened.
they told us aliens are real. Now they have these names, the Greys and this one. And
Yeah.
that, right?
Now even they got he's and hers
like,
and hims and
when I hear the
cheese.
lizard
Yeah, go
people
figure,
story-
right? Go figure.
When I hear the lizard people story, in my head, it sounds insane, right?
It's not.
No. Just wait. It sounds insane, right?
It does.
But
it really does.
Technically, they said that like a serpent talked to Eve, and Eve did whatever, right? So that's had to be a lizard person, no?
Had to be.
The
But
yeah,
bro, just like-
byproduct of one, yeah.
Because the Bible speaks a lot about serpents.
Just like
Yeah.
just
And
like the
serpents
Sumerians.
are reptilian family. So
Reptiles.
reptilians.
Yeah.
They do like refer to a lot of like evil and bad as like serpents.
Yeah.
But just like Sumerians, bro, they say they were ancient gods that actually lived on Earth
Yeah, what
with
about
us.
the Anunnaki stuff?
Yeah, Anunnaki, that's what I meant, not
Those guys are
Sumerians.
Yeah, those guys do Sumerian.
But those were like fallen angels that actually lived upon people.
And then they tell us giants didn't exist. But
Giants did exist.
in
actually,
Europe,
100%.
in Europe,
They do.
you go to Europe, right? Why is the door
yeah.
fucking 60 feet huge, bro?
And the handle's all the way at
And
the top.
Yeah. The handle in the lock, bro. Wait, the handle in the lock is this big.
Oh shit.
I need my hands got to move it like this, and I got to put muscle to open that lock,
Facts.
right? So, dude,
Bro, have you,
why is the lock that big? You think people 6 feet tall were making locks that big?
you ever seen those
no.
places that they
Fuck
build
no.
out of straight rock and like everything is perfectly
Yeah.
symmetrical?
Yeah,
Bro, in
yeah,
India they have
yeah.
that shit. And I'm like,
Yeah.
there's no way humans created this.
Yeah.
bullshit.
Well, I mean,
No.
you-
The pyramids.
The
Yeah,
pyramids,
even that.
in,
Pyramids,
in,
you know what I'm
Central,
saying?
in
Bro,
Central
humans can't
America
make it
and
today.
Egypt.
No,
You
not
gotta-
at all.
that's
They
what
were
humans
humans.
meant,
3,000 years ago, I don't
to
think
try
so.
to pick
They
up those
tried with
fucking
machinery.
blocks
They
and
couldn't
do
even
that.
do it.
No, you
with
need
machinery.
machinery.
What were they on?
Bro, they had
were in
machinery.
train-
Whoever made the pyramids, we can't make them today.
No.
That's
Nope.
it. That's incredible, actually.
We can't make the pyramids.
There's
Yeah.
no way.
Giants definitely existed because how else would you do it then?
But it's not even that. Jesus paintings. You ever see the Jesus
Yes,
paintings? with
UFOs in the corners. Yeah.
Yeah, I
see
saw
them.
that as well.
Yo, don't get me
Yo.
started.
To have Jesus paintings with like, little fucking aliens in the airplane like
Yo,
this.
Bro,
They
there's-
just peeping like,
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Oh,
Like,
my
they're looking
God,
at-
gotcha.
They're looking at
Gotcha,
Jesus
bitch.
on the cross. They're like this.
There's paintings in the 1700s with people walking with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just like, what?
Dragons. They say like dragons.
Dragons
and
as
shit.
I
well.
believe,
Yeah.
bro, if
You know what it
dinosaurs
is?
are
Here's
real.
the thing. If a painter drew it, he saw it.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Because
You know
how?
why?
Because that takes you
How
a
you
while to
thinking of
paint
it?
it. Also,
How do you know what it looks like?
Personally, I believe a dragon is a pterodactyl that just got over like.
Yeah.
trend?
Yeah.
I got mixed with
They
whatever.
just, like-
you know, like how we altered. You
Yeah.
know, like because they said like the fallen angels, right? They said the fallen angels fell out of the sky, and then the hybrid, like they're hybrid whatever beings, and they were like fucking human beings, and then we came to be.
That's where they say the Rothschilds come from. That's
Yeah.
their bloodline.
Yeah.
They're like
Supposedly,
reptilians and
yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they're inbred also the Rothschilds.
Well,
Can't
yeah,
take the
that's
blood.
why I'm saying
Want
the
other
people who
rulers.
control the
Can't
world.
take the
That's
blood.
why I'm saying 20,000 years ago.
Same thing with
are
the
the same
royal
people
family
20,000
also.
years ago.
Because
They don't
thing
want
with
it to leave
the
their
royal
family,
family
so they
also.
fuck each other's
They don't
cousins,
want it to
sisters,
leave their
and
family,
it's-
so
the
they
wealth
fuck
stays
each
in the
other's
family.
cousins,
Can't
sisters,
leave.
and
The
disgusting.
wealth
I-
can't
I-
leave.
I-
What
here's
do you
the
mean it was
interesting
normal back then?
That's true, yeah.
In the 1200s, what do you mean it was
Yeah.
normal back then?
That's
Fucking
true,
daughter.
yeah.
In the
Cousin.
1200s.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
cousin, but cousin's a little
fucking
too.
daughter, you know?
Cousin, yeah, I don't know.
They were
Cousin
doing
is
shit
too
like
extreme,
that
I
to
don't know.
keep it.
It's too- I don't know.
They
Would
were
that be
doing
too
shit like
extreme? I
that
don't
to
know.
keep it.
now,
to
even
keep
in
the
Italy,
royalty
there's, like,
in the
weirdos
family. And that now even
marry
in
their
Italy,
cousins.
like, bro, I
Yeah.
know,
Bro, that-
I know, I'm not gonna mention, but I know family that married.
Bro, that's why religion.
I know, I'm not gonna.
Well,
mention,
you know what?
but I
I've
know
actually
family
heard that's a
that married.
stereotype.
Bro, that's why
between
religion-
Italians that like I've actually heard that's a stereotype with
Yeah,
second
there's some
cousins or mess
Italians
around
that
with their
like
second
it's
cousins
like
or whatever. Like
Italian,
I always thought it was
bro.
bullshit for some reason. I don't know
There's
why, but I
there's
guess
some
I always
It's
thought it was
real.
bullshit for some reason. I don't know why,
There's
but
some
I guess
Italians that
It's real.
marry their
It's
cousins
real.
to
Yeah,
keep
there's
their
some
wealth in their
Italians
family
that
that
for me,
marry
it's
their
just like, what do you want, a
cousins to
retarded
keep their
baby?
wealth in their
Yeah.
family, and for me, it's just like, what do you want, a retarded baby?
Yeah,
If anyone's gonna fuck
Honestly-
my cousin, it's gonna be me.
Yeah, bro, that shit is crazy.
that's disgusting. Yeah,
that is wild.
Literally, it's legit the energy they're bringing.
Like the billions of
Ain't
people
nobody
in the
touching
world,
her
and you want
but
to mess with
me.
your family members?
Yeah,
That's
it's- bro, it's-
insane.
Yeah, that's wild,
insanity.
It's a
bro.
real thing.
Yeah.
It's an actual real thing. So that's the people in power are always going to be the same people.
Bro, but that's why they say religion was created because people used to fuck dogs and cats and
Yeah.
horses.
Beast-
yeah,
yeah,
but they still doing it now.
bestiality,
So
yeah.
it's
I
like,
mean,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
they still
saying?
do it now.
Well, I guess not as much as like back then.
But back then, like everybody used to fuck everything.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why there's altered DNA.
Well, there wasn't a lot to do.
No, yeah, I get it, but like,
Oh, let's try
but
this
this is-
out.
Let's go
but this
fuck
is
a
why-
lizard
but this is
today.
why- This is why maybe a lizard person could exist. Maybe someone fucked a fucking reptile. There's girls that fuck horses, bro.
We're at Club Space, right, in Miami. Okay, you ever been there?
No.
All right,
Oh, that
so-
place is insane.
So I took him there, whatever it is. We had a great time, but I was there a time before, like 2 months before. It was like Art Basel, whatever it is, and like get a lot of weirdos and stuff like that, whatever it is. I remember this girl was hot. Okay, she's talking to me, and I'm like, I'm rolling, whatever it is. But bro, I swear to God, her face was like the shape of like a fucking like lizard, and I was like tripping too. All right. And I swear to
He's like,
God,
"Did I take shrooms
I don't know.
today?"
Oh,
I don't know if
yeah.
it was the drugs. Listen, I don't know if it was the drugs or not, but bro, I swear to God, I saw her eyes like flicker, and I was like, "Yo." I told her, I said, "Yo," and it's not the first time I've heard this. Like, I tell people this, like, no, like I've heard of that. I go, "Yo, I know what you are," and she's like, looked at me. I swear to God, and I was like, "Yeah, like you won't beat me." Like I was nuts. I was like cracked out. And the girl I turn around, she's gone. Like craziest shit ever. But like,
No shit.
no, I swear on my life, bro. And like, if I tell anybody this, like,
God
yo,
damn.
you're shot, you're crazy, but like, nah.
I
Like,
can
there's some
believe it,
weird
bro.
shit
Bro,
that
listen,
goes on.
That's
bro.
wild.
Even I feel like even
You heard it
movies,
here
right?
first.
It could be the drugs.
No, yeah, 100%.
Partially.
It could be. It could
Even
be.
when they make movies, I feel like the person who made the movie seen everything that happened. In the movie.
Bro, there's got to be some sort of secret that everybody knows.
Hollywood, they never make things up for the most part. Even if it's fiction,
They
it's
theorize
all it's
9/11.
predictive programming.
Crazy.
Yo,
Even if it doesn't happen today, it's gonna happen
But
10 years from
you ever
now,
see The
20 years
Crow?
from now.
you ever see the movie The Crow?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a great
Brandon
movie. I
Lee,
love
yeah.
that movie.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Brandon Lee.
Notice the time. Every time he looks at the clock, it was 9/11.
Yeah, absolutely.
Every time I look at the clock, it's 9/11.
That's
It's very
crazy.
weird.
Every time in
Always.
the movie, The
Yeah.
Crow would look at the clock, it was 9/11. The big tower clock.
Yeah,
the
that's
time
right,
was stopped
that's right.
at 9/11. The little clocks were stopped at 9/11. When the crow, the bird, the actual bird, when you see the tower in his eye,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the shadow, the time stopped at 9/11. Cartoon, Johnny Bravo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I was gonna bring that up.
1997,
Man, that was my
1998.
favorite cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
In the cartoon,
Love Johnny.
they had a scene where he was outside the movie theater.
Yes.
And there was a poster.
Two burning buildings.
And it said "coming soon," and it showed two tall burning buildings, and the
Yep.
date was 9/11.
I think something similar is gonna happen because of the Batman movies, Super
Oh,
Mario
yeah.
movies.
yeah,
I think
Batman,
I think it's,
Batman, yes.
I think it's gonna be something to do with maybe like flooding, waters. We're already hearing
Yeah,
about the
there's a lot
electrical
of-
grid going
if
down.
you notice the
know.
Bro,
last
did you
two
see the
Batman
boat with the
movies.
bridge the other day?
Yeah, that shit. Was
That's
by the
insane.
by the
That was
way,
last
how
week,
does
bro.
that happen?
Did you watch the Sandra Bullock movie?
Yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Wow.
With the
which
boat?
one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Well, look, another
That's
thing too.
all I gotta
another thing
say,
too.
bro. He called for help for hours to say that the boat was down.
The last two Batman.
the crazy
movies,
part.
That's insane.
The last two Batman movies predicted New York City underwater.
Yes.
Batman with what's that guy's name?
Christian
Robinson?
Bale. Oh no. Oh, that was the
The
that
new
was the
guy,
other
the
one.
new Batman.
Well, they have been saying it's
Robert
sinking.
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson, right? There was a flood in New York City, and the one with Christian Bale, there was a flood in New York City,
Yeah,
and
that's
the
right.
bridges broke.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
bridges broke.
Well, they do say that New York is
Yeah.
sinking though.
Well, yeah, New York
Ex-
is sinking.
But that's why they're
Exactly, yeah.
building another extension to New York City at the end by where Wall Street is now. They're going to be building a
Yeah, but
extension.
It's not gonna help. It's not gonna do anything.
the extension is going to be for the.
It's gonna get
fucking
people
elite,
rich. That's
and
it.
then Batman's going to come and try to save us. But
Are you Batman?
No, I'm not Batman.
Antonio's a Batman.
I'd rather be the Joker than Batman.
Yeah, me too, bro.
I can't relate to Batman.
I like Bane though. That guy's nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tom,
Bane
Tom
is
Hardy
insane.
was
was
Tom
born
Hardy's
on
the
the
goat,
ball.
by the way. One of my favorite actors ever.
was a G
Shout out to
right
Tom
there.
Hardy.
Bro, any Batman movie shits on every superhero movie that's ever come out.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely.
because you know why? It's a little like more realistic.
It is.
Way
Like
more
it's fake,
realistic.
but like it's more realistic.
Like I like that he has no superpowers. He's just a natural
he's
rich,
fucking
rich
ass.
as fuck.
he's-
Yeah,
You just got
could buy
all
whatever
the
you
bread
want.
in the world.
He's
Just as
a-
good.
Yeah.
But that's what it is. It's basically telling you I have all the bread in the world. I can do whatever I want.
It's ambition.
That's what
Yeah.
that movie is telling you.
It's ambition.
It's not telling you. It's not really trying to tell you he's a superhero. It's trying to tell you the more money you have, the
More
more
power
shit you
yeah.
can do.
Exactly.
Like, look
either
at the
either
Diddler.
good or bad. You choose.
Look at the diddler right now, P Diddy.
The diddler.
Look what he did for. Look what he
The
did for
Diddler.
20, 30 years.
Bro.
Fucking raped people, fucked people in
Had
their
people
ass.
killed, supposedly.
Had
whatever.
Biggie. I honestly think he
Supposedly,
killed
whatever.
Biggie. Had Biggie killed. Had murders. Somebody said he has murders, whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or
We got to say allegedly.
Allegedly,
Candace,
supposedly, whatever the
Candace
fuck.
Owens.
Yeah.
Candace
Yeah.
Owens. The
Love
other
her.
day
Shout out to her. Yeah, she's great. Shout out to her.
said that P Diddy shot someone in his studio and he paid the LAPD to write a report that the dude got shot outside, but there was no evidence that the dude got shot outside. He got shot in the studio.
bro.
He got shot in the studio.
Well, bro, look at the people that he hangs out with. Some of the most powerful people
Well,
in
of
the
course,
world.
he hates this, that, because back then, when he built his fortune, he made friends with politicians and this one and that one. And so now he's like one of those
And
people.
Even now, with searching his house, they're saying it's a cover up for them to hide evidence of the other people, not
Of course.
not of Diddy, of what he did, but
Yeah,
the
so-
powerful people that he knows.
And yeah, because he can't rat them out. You
Yeah.
understand? So, but it's not even that. He also knew to leave when the FBI was coming.
Exactly.
Who tipped him?
Yeah.
Who told him?
He knew about it.
Who told him? Because Young Thug, right, when he got locked up, they locked him up.
Yeah.
Instantly.
Other
Yeah,
rappers,
exactly.
when they got Kodak Black, when he got locked up, he got locked up.
Instantly.
Different levels. This guy's like way above.
Different-
you know what
different
I mean?
types,
No,
Right,
but you know what I'm
different,
saying? So that's what it says. The more money you have, the more you could get. Vince McMahon.
But look,
Yeah,
everything's coming
facts.
back to haunt him too, bro. Just
But
like
you know
Diddy.
what? I love Vince McMahon.
I do too.
I
It's
don't
weird.
care. I don't care what he did. I don't care what he did. He's not. I don't think he's wrong, and I'm gonna tell you why. That girl was happy, right, when he bought her the BMW, when he was giving her money, when he was paying all her bills. She had no problem doing these things, right? So as soon as the money stopped, why is it a problem?
Can you fill me in with the Vince
Because she
McMahon
needs
situation?
more.
'Cause I'm not that big into wrestling.
Vince
to be
McMahon
honest with you.
supposedly trafficked the girl, correct?
Okay.
That was working at the company.
To
That was
other
working
wrestlers.
at WWE.
Yeah,
Okay.
like he trafficked the girl and saying you're gonna fuck this guy, that guy, and he would watch and he would join in. And
Oh,
do all
shit.
this
And like
crazy
multiple
shit.
wrestlers were in on it.
You
too.
gotta understand,
Really?
Vince McMahon
Brock Lesnar, including.
is a guy from the '90s who was doing massive amount of steroids, cocaine. You
Oh,
could
for
tell
sure,
he was
yeah.
on coke.
Oh, no,
in
I
his
was-
fucking promos.
Yeah.
His
yeah.
promos.
I think
Best.
90%.
The guy who did the best promos
Was him, yeah, for sure.
was him, coked out Shawn Michaels,
Or The Rock.
Stone Cold. The
Perk
Rock
Angle.
was good.
Honestly,
Angle.
all of them are probably
Yo,
coked
Perk
up
Angle.
or anything.
But anytime these dudes were on drugs, they
Eddie
gave you
Guerrero.
the best fucking promo, right? So now, think about all the shit that they're around, all the money that they have, right? Vince McMahon is a super billionaire by 2002, 2003. $1 billion at that time was like $100 billion.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Facts.
This girl works for the company, and supposedly he trafficked the girl, but she was driving around in a BMW that he paid for. The apartment she lived at, he paid for it. And it's a luxury apartment, not cheap. Luxury apartment that she lived in, he paid for. All her expenses, he paid for. Everything that she has, he paid for. And he was giving her on top of that whatever salary he was giving her. I don't know what the salary was. I'm not going to get into it because I didn't really pay attention to it. But I heard he missed one payment of $1 million or some shit. And that's when she turned around and said, he sexually assaulted me. How is it sexual assault
If you agreed to do it.
if
that's
you
how-
agreed to do it all those years?
Right.
You just described like 80% of the girls in Miami.
But not even that. No, but like, no, it's not even that. Let me get to the Nickelodeon shit too. The girls, I feel bad for because, 13, 14, 15, you don't do that. They were taken advantage of because whatever, they're little.
Oh, with
And
this
the-
Dan Schneider
yeah,
guy?
Dan Schneider,
it's fucking
yeah.
He's,
weird,
he's
bro.
trying to
producer,
trying
yeah.
to progress their career, right? And he's lying to them, doing whatever to them, raping them, whatever. But what about the kid Drake? He was old enough to understand. You're old enough to understand right from wrong, right? You're 15, 16 years old.
I mean, I would argue that even that's a little young.
I don't
you're,
feel bad
you're,
for
you're, you're in a big, like,
I
you're in a
don't feel
big.
bad. I don't feel bad
I don't
for
know.
him. For him,
It's
I
a
don't
little
feel
weird.
bad for him. I'm gonna tell you why. For the girls, I feel bad for. It's easier to take advantage of girls. When you're in that perspective of the world, it's easier to take advantage of girls because they want the fame. Girls are girls. They want attention. So look at this differently. Girls feed off of attention all day, right? You give a girl attention, she likes it. And when a girl goes out to the club, what does she like? The attention she's getting. That's why she goes clubbing all the time. So I feel bad for the girls 100% because he was either paying them more money or doing weird shit with them, telling them you're going to get this, you're going to get that. And it's easy because if you tell a girl, yo, I'm going to do this for you, automatically they're going to give you something because you're selling them a dream. Drake went, slept over the gay guy's house, right? The guy did something to him
Multiple times.
while he was sleeping, right? Why didn't you say something then? Why'd you wait till now? The girls, I understand. Girls, it's a little more hard for them to come out and say
trapped,
something.
yeah.
they're embarrassed,
Yeah.
they're trapped,
Yeah.
they're scared that the guy might do something to them. Because remember, females are scared of physical contact. They're scared, what if the guy beats me up? What if he kills me? What? Girls' mind goes a million miles a minute because they're more
Yeah, but
emotional.
look at people like Justin Bieber and stuff like this. That happened to them too.
Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah, no.
But you're a
100%,
fucking
But
guy. bro.
here's how that happens, bro.
No, I agree to a certain extent, but also like at 15, 16, I would argue that you're still a kid. You're
Yeah,
still
bro.
insecure.
No, of course,
you
you're still a
don't-
kid,
like,
but
you're in a
listen to me.
multi-billion
But just
dollar
imagine-
business.
listen to me.
So it's
Just
a little.
Just
you know,
imagine though. It's just
I
like,
wake up to a guy sucking my dick at 15 years old.
Well,
right?
Well,
The way he woke- I don't know
you're-
how he
well,
woke up.
well, you at 15 is different than men at 30. You gotta understand because the way you grew up,
Yeah.
the person you are, like
I wake up
it's
to
little
a
different.
guy.
Yeah.
You best
That's a
believe
crazy
if I'm
thought.
scared of you,
Yeah.
I'll,
you're gonna tell
leave.
somebody.
I'll call somebody. Please come pick me up.
I think same with us for the most
And
part.
I'll say,
I agree with
listen.
that.
I'll go to somebody that I trust. This happened to me. Please help me.
But he did. He went to his
Right.
stepfather.
Yeah, years.
And his
later, though.
his stepfather
Years
went to
later.
his mother and was like, "What the?" No, during that time.
But
Yeah.
so me, if that happened to me, if I'm scared, I'm gonna go to somebody who I know that is my protector and tell them.
But
And
here's
then they'll situate it, right? But he didn't. Okay, yes, he might have told somebody, but they didn't file a report. This is where my issue comes. You didn't file a report till 2-3 years later. So you let the guy fuck you multiple times first. right?
The parents, I would say the parents and the adults.
His mom-
they fucked
his
up
mom
also.
was the one
Yeah,
that-
the adults in
let
the
it slide.
situation are the
Of
ones that
course.
fucked up the most, to be honest
But
with
still, you're gonna let someone fuck you multiple times?
But here's
No.
the
The
thing.
guy
That's
fucked
true,
you
yeah.
once,
That's
right?
true,
The
yeah.
guy fucked you once. You know not to go there no more. But you kept going.
That is true. Yeah.
So when it benefits you, you want to say you were raped? I honestly think he's gay. He liked it.
You know what I mean?
It
That's where the
didn't.
whole
It didn't.
comes
You
from.
can't say you were assaulted if you let it happen to you multiple times. You're not gonna go. If I punch somebody in the face right now and they're afraid of me,
That
right?
is true, yeah.
I'm the aggressor. I'm the assaulter. You think they're gonna want to see me
yeah.
again?
But if you keep
They're
showing
gonna-
up to get punched in the face,
Yeah, they're
at
gonna
some
avoid
point,
me
that's
at
on-
all
yeah.
costs. They're gonna avoid me at all costs. They're gonna walk the other way. They're gonna walk the opposite way. This dude waited how many years to say something?
Yeah, but there's also people that they do this as well. Like, you ever heard the circumstances where some guys get drugged or something, they get raped and they get recorded, and then the next day they try to go tell somebody, and then they are like,
Yeah, they showed the recording.
"How are you gonna tell somebody when I have the recording of you getting fucked in the ass or something like
No,
that?"
yeah,
And
but
then
Yeah, I
they don't want the
understand-
whole world to see that.
I understand. I understand.
I
he
got a
could've-
gun. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
I understand he could have been embarrassed maybe at a situation,
Maybe.
but to let it happen multiple more times, no.
That's true.
Because
Yeah. I
now,
will
because
agree
now,
with that.
because now, like when I read the report when I was watching it, because I watched it, the report said they put foreign objects, like they put foreign objects up his ass.
Yeah.
So, you allowed the guy to put shit up your ass,
That's-
bro?
yeah,
You-
that's true.
you
But like
good?
this reminds me of the whole Bill Cosby thing too. It's like, how come 60 years
Yeah,
later,
yeah, no.
once,
He was the
Yeah.
best. When he was
Once-
on the air, he was the
once
best.
one girl came out, and now 100 other
Yeah,
women came out. Like,
the
come
R.
on, what
Kelly
is this
situation
bullshit?
too. Let's go to R. Kelly too.
Yeah.
R. Kelly peed on a 15-year-old
He
girl.
did it. He definitely
Well, he
did
definitely did it.
R.
Yeah,
Kelly
no,
That's
did
why
it.
he's in jail.
No, he did it. He did it. He did it.
We can all agree with that.
Well, that's
Yeah,
why he's in
absolutely.
jail.
R. Kelly video recorded what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
He's an
Right?
artist.
Bro was married
Okay.
to Aaliyah when she was 17.
Exactly.
Yes,
16.
and
But
no
think
one did a
about this.
goddamn thing about that. Nobody. by
nobody
the
But
way.
gave a
think
fuck.
about this. He recorded everything he did, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Because he got caught with the recordings, right?
Yeah.
What about the other girls that weren't recorded? If this man was obsessed with recording all the time, things that he was doing, he's going to always be obsessed with recording everything that he was doing.
Yeah.
So how many more people lied and said that he did this, he did that, and he doesn't even
Yeah.
fucking know who they are?
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah, well, that's sinister by itself is taking advantage of actual victims of a situation and then saying, I'm gonna include myself in this class
but-
action lawsuit
see,
for no
but that-
reason.
See, but that's what they
It's
do.
fucked
like,
up, yeah.
Like I feel bad for that girl Amanda Bynes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Did
yeah,
you see how
yeah,
fucked up she
'Cause-
is now,
no,
bro?
yeah, he destroyed that girl's
Yeah, and
life.
everyone thought
100%.
she was crazy a few years ago.
But that's how
unfortunately.
Hollywood
that's-
turns everything
no,
around.
Exactly. No,
I
absolutely.
do not feel bad for the guy Drake, because he turned out to be normal. Why are you so normal if you were raped and all this shit happened to you? How are you like living life normal?
I mean, you know what
what
the
you
thing
got
is
over
too?
it? You let a guy put shit up your ass for 5 years.
But look
now,
at Justin
oh,
Bieber,
I'm
bro.
over it.
Justin Bieber's not normal, and now all the
Yeah,
shit,
but-
all the shit's coming out with Diddy and everything that's saying that he raped them and like other things like this allegedly.
Well, the
but
Diddy,
it's like,
the Diddy thing is more of a ritual thing.
but it's like you can see Justin Bieber's been fucked up in the brain, bro.
Of
ever
course,
since that shit.
but the Diddy thing is more like those guys do like a weird ritual thing. I heard it's like.
I
a
just think it's
ritual
part of a
that they
rich
got-
people
Yeah,
thing,
no,
bro.
no. It's like some weird ritual that they do.
Like they,
So
yeah, it's just weird.
like see, because like even Cheeks Mill got clapped by the
Cheeks
Mill.
Mills and
Bro, you heard there's like
Mill.
audio
yeah.
audio
Oh my God,
footage.
dude.
Yo,
Oh.
the audio. Did you hear the audio?
No, I didn't actually.
Nah,
Yo, I heard the audio.
you're gonna have to clip
Wait,
that in
wait. Audio of what exactly?
of him getting his cheeks
No.
Yeah,
You're
bro.
lying.
I don't
You're
know if it's
lying.
real.
I heard the audio.
You're
of,
lying.
I heard the audio of Creams and Nightmares.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It was on TikTok. Somebody put it on TikTok. I'm listening
Creams
to
and
it, and it's the guy who recorded it.
Dreams and nightmares.
He said I took my phone out and I put it near the door, and I heard Cheeks Mill like screaming, and calling him daddy and shit.
Wait,
What sucks is he
this
used to
just
be
came
my
out?
favorite rapper, bro.
He was everyone's. He was like
no.
our age. He was everyone's favorite.
I never
rapper.
liked him.
Neither did I.
I'm sorry.
And I've met him
Okay,
a bunch of
yeah.
times.
I swear
I don't
Oh,
like
you
him.
know, like
on my brother's grave.
That's why I wear this guy, because this was the realest guy right here. DMX.
DMX.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
Recipes DMX.
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Realest guy.
Yeah, R.I.P.
On my brother's
So
grave,
rude.
right?
Yeah.
I never liked Cheeks Mill.
Was there a reason why? Like his voice,
I just
or
I don't like the type of music.
He's like a cornball, bro.
I don't like his music. Like,
okay, yeah.
maybe
that's
one or
valid.
two songs I like.
Yeah, like how do you go to gangster to chilling with all these white guys and now talking about reform and all
yeah.
this? Like he's not no
I
politician.
agree. I'm like, how do you talk about reform and then you're talking about
Guys-
shooting your own people?
Guys
Yeah,
talking about
never-
moving
later.
bricks, then he's talking about
Yeah.
trading stocks. Like,
I
bro,
never really
pick
liked his music. I was always a 50 Cent fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he's
Shout
kept
out
it real
50.
his whole
Legit.
life, bro.
50's a whole.
He doesn't give a fuck if
I
you're
was
a
always a
politician
50
or
Cent
what.
fan, right?
Love 50. Yeah.
And yeah, I like other rap songs, but I will always like still till this day. I listen to Get Rich or Die Trying. Still till this day, it's almost what 21 years, 22
Oh,
years
bro, it's
later.
the best album of all time.
I still listen to Get Rich or Die Trying.
Well, I do too in the
Right?
gym, especially. Yeah.
So that's my like type of music that I like. I like the voice, the beat, the sound, the way he says things. I don't like how Cheeks Mill does things.
I won't get that out of my head.
Yo, me neither.
Cheeks
Like,
Mill. I never heard
don't-
that one yet.
I don't like how he like says things or like portrays things.
The
Like,
Diddler
it's
and
just-
Cheeks Mill.
Yeah, the Diddler was. You caught me off guard with that one.
If I had
That
to
was a
pick,
good
if
one.
I had to pick somebody that I
was a
like
good one.
today,
The Diddler.
if I had to pick somebody that I like today, I like Drake.
Yeah,
I love Drake.
but he's a little.
Drake.
Yeah, I
I
know,
mean,
I know.
Drake. You
No,
could
no,
like.
no, no,
Yeah.
no.
I
you
like
could
his
argue
music,
also.
too.
I might sound contradicting. He might be a little feminine, whatever. I like Drake.
I like him too. His music is
I
dope.
like his zesty music, the rap songs, the cute
He's
songs,
a good
the love
artist, yeah.
songs.
The passion fruit.
I like
Yeah.
I like all his songs. I like all.
Yeah,
Drake's
he's
songs.
got a good.
Because
style.
sometimes
catalog,
he
yeah.
says shit that will actually relate to your actual life.
Yeah.
So
that's
it's
him.
like I like him. I like 21 Savage, but he's not really like that. He's just because remember when they tried to deport him? And he
You know,
was
I'm
crying
not a
on
huge
national
21 fan
television?
either. Just in, like his voice.
I
don't
like
know,
some
like,
of his
I don't
stuff.
know.
There's really not any
like
good
all of it.
artists anymore, bro.
No,
That's
Not
why
really,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, shit, who do I really like?
There
Then
are
you
more
had-
artists, but not a lot of good artists.
You
Yeah.
had
Great
Kendrick
artists.
Lamar for a little bit.
He
but-
just stopped making music, and
No,
now he's okay.
He comes
Like,
out 5 years.
I just can't stand his voice, to be honest.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
He drops
Got
good
no
lyrics.
bars. No
5
bars.
years.
Oh,
comes
for
back.
sure. I
Yeah.
just can't stand his voice. It's not my.
I,
type.
li- I like his
Yeah.
older stuff, like Good Kid, Mad City.
I like
that,
Lil
that-
Wayne.
Lil Wayne is amazing.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne was the shit for a
Amazing.
long time, bro. J.
Yeah,
Cole is
incredible.
nice for
No, I
modern
like Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne's great.
Lil Wayne raps in metaphors.
Yeah,
Lil Wayne's
everything.
Birdman
Yeah.
era, though.
He says
You
shit
know what
like,
I'm saying?
I'm twisted.
Oh yeah,
Lil Wayne.
Yeah,
Birdman.
unfortunately, it all comes back to like the same thing. They're
I
all
know.
either
Well,
they're
yeah,
all either
yeah,
molested,
yeah, they do-
unfortunately,
yeah, they
or
do-
they're all
yeah.
gay.
Oh, they were
or,
kissing on the
like,
lips when he was like 13.
Yeah, you seen
Yeah.
that video, right?
Yeah.
But
Calling him
I like
daddy,
Lil Wayne
like,
because
nah,
he
fuck
that,
raps.
man.
He raps in metaphors. Like he'll say shit like "I'm twisted, doorknob."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about it, you're like,
Yeah,
wow,
he's
that is
very
fucking
good.
genius.
Yeah, it is very interesting. That he
Leave
I
him,
like
leave
Kanye
him dead
West.
in the living room.
I love Kanye, bro. I don't care
Like
what anybody
Kanye's
says
mind.
about
I
him.
feel like if me and him sat down, like we could actually figure something.
No, yeah, no,
Like,
no.
me and him would get along.
That, no, that
Yeah.
dude's-
I know
that-
for a fact.
He's smart.
You know what it is, bro?
Intellectually
His
very
brain
smart.
is just on hyper mode,
He's
It's
smart.
like me.
where he's just like, it's like an Elon Musk,
A lot
bro.
more money.
He's
You're-
smart. He overthinks. He thinks through the situations, and he
And he's
seeks-
impulsive.
He's
He
also
seeks for the
manic.
truth.
Impulsive.
Like,
he seeks for the
impulsive,
truth.
yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't just accept
He's a Gemini,
anything.
bro.
He
We're
seeks for the
us
truth.
Geminis, we're just fucking crazy.
But
Yeah.
We're just nuts.
today, a lot of rap music sucks.
It's garbage. Bro.
Most
There is
of
no
it,
rap
yeah.
music nowadays.
Sexy Red.
I like R&B a lot better than rap, to be honest with you.
Was it Ice Spice?
Ice Spice, yeah,
Bro.
Ice Spice-
How does,
Bitch,
like,
I'm the shit. What is it?
Oh,
You're not even a
it is-
fart.
yeah,
bitch.
like-
Yo,
You're not
I
even a
hear
fart.
that. I'm like, yo.
But that's how died down music has gotten, bro. Where people are so
No,
dumb.
that's how dumb the population is.
Yeah, that's
Why
how
gotta
dumb.
drop, like, a
Like,
mixtape?
yo, that's
I don't
hard,
understand.
yo.
Yo, Made in Napoli mixtape coming soon.
That's hard. She just talked about her fart.
I just find it
so
like
retarded.
it's dumb,
Yeah, it is.
dumb.
That's why I just like stick to like I like the house type shit.
That's
honestly.
why. That's why I love
that
Eminem.
Techno's coming back a lot bigger
Techno's
now. It's
Oh
amazing.
no. When
Bro,
I,
everybody's
listen,
making that now.
I never liked it, right? Never liked it, right?
Really? Even being European, never.
Really? And you're
Never-
Italian?
No. Like
Wow.
I didn't like too much of it. I always like
Bits and pieces.
Gigi D'Agostino's.
I always like yeah, of course.
You
I
know?
always like and Deborah DeLuca, yeah.
She's my favorite.
I always like
Deborah
gangster rap like 50 Cent.
Yeah, me too.
I like some Biggie music, not too much. I like Tupac a little
Tupac?
bit better.
Okay.
Who else?
DMX.
Who else?
Shit.
DMX.
He's
I
my
liked.
favorite, honestly.
Yeah,
Jay,
that's
were,
my
were
favorite
you
of
ever a
all
big
time.
Jay-Z
Big
guy?
L.
Awesome.
Big
Big
L.
L was
Big L.
amazing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
rest
Another
in
guy
peace.
who got murdered by
Oh,
who
man.
knows who,
Yeah.
but
Big L. But like, I don't like dudes like Jay-Z.
I don't like Jay-Z
other
either.
guys.
Really?
Never liked them.
Interesting.
I
Nah,
never
I
liked
think he's horrible.
I like
ne-
Jay-Z's older, like a lot of his
I
like
think
90s.
so.
I
like,
never-
classic stuff.
I never got in a car and said play Jay-Z.
No, me
Never.
neither. I never liked his
Interesting, okay.
persona.
Nope.
Really?
I just always thought his persona was off to me, just
And
like
I think
Diddy.
he bought his persona. Like he's
Yeah, for sure.
It's not real. Nas also ripped him in one song.
Yes,
Bro,
yeah.
Nas is
Nas
I love
sick.
Nas.
Illmatic,
yeah.
yeah.
Nas
Nas,
is amazing.
Nas is great. So like, that's the type of music I always liked.
Mob Deep.
And yeah,
Mob
Mob
Deep's
Deep.
amazing.
I gotta- I gotta shout
RIP
them
to
out. We're-
Prodigy, man.
We're
That's
in
crazy.
Queens.
right?
Yeah, right.
So it's like,
It's only right.
that type of music I liked it. Yeah, it speaks about violence a lot, so it's not really great. But that's the type of music that I like a lot. I didn't really like to all the beat shit because like I felt like it was the same shit over and over again, and I would get tired of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he dragged me to space one day. Right, I'm on massive amounts of drugs.
Wait. All right. Wait. Was this the same day? The same
Yeah.
day?
No.
Oh, no, wait. The different
Time
days.
after.
This
This was
No,
when you
okay,
saw
okay.
a lizard person.
I was gonna say, yeah, that was a hell of a
Orgasm.
fucking day.
I never liked the techno music, the house music. I liked it very little. Or I like oldies music, like
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about.
Freestyle?
Yeah, like freestyle or like that
Freestyle was the
song.
shit.
I never got into it because my parents aren't American. I feel like American parents like
Like
Where-
Night at the
where are you
Roxbury
from?
soundtrack.
Colombian.
No, yeah. That
Take
that,
the
I could
movie
listen
Night
to
at the
that.
Roxbury and just take the soundtrack out.
Yeah, I could listen to that.
Best movie.
Yeah.
Or I listen to Napoli Dan music, but like traditional Napoli Dan music, like
I'm sure it's
love
beautiful.
songs,
Yeah,
singers.
for sure.
Now I listen to Napoli Dan rap because it's popping.
Yeah, Italian rap is actually pretty
yeah,
good.
it's crazy.
Really
man.
good, actually. Yeah.
So I go to space one day, and I'm thinking about like, fuck. Now I'm
SpaceX.
gonna go to space. So I'm gonna be listening to boom, 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 this, that. I'm gonna be bored. I get there. I'm on a massive amount of drugs: 2C, ketamine, cocaine, ecstasy. Right? I'm sitting there like this, but I'm vibing to the music.
Yeah.
But now I'm paying attention to the music, and I hear every other sound in the
Yeah.
music, and
Oh,
I'm like,
wow.
wow, I like it.
That's sick.
So now I'm sitting there and I'm vibing. I'm getting more fucked up as I'm there, and I'm vibing to the music. I'm like, wow, I don't want to leave. And then it was like maybe 10 o'clock in the morning.
Didn't
now,
want to leave.
And he was like, yo, let's go. I was like, no, like stay another
It's
hour.
10 o'clock in the morning. I just heard that.
We got there at 3:30 in the morning.
Yo, that's
We
crazy.
bought a table. It was like $12,000 table.
Yeah, easily.
Get there at 3 in the morning. We left at 11 o'clock.
That's
We were supposed to leave at 9. We
Wow.
were supposed to leave at 9. I didn't want to leave. I was like, no, I gotta stay.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I gotta stay.
Did you guys have breakfast there at least, or just
Nah,
straight
we
fucking-
just kept drinking and getting fucked up.
nice?
I like the little
Break-
coconuts. they, like-
breakfast of champions, right
Little
there.
coconut-
Then they
Coconuts
give you
they
the
bring you?
coconut to hydrate you.
Yeah.
Bro, you know who was the
Fire.
first person to ever give me that funny experience on video when I watched back in the day when YouTube first started? Remember the little Italian kid, Gino the Guinea?
Yeah, he would wear the tank top.
Hey, I'm in a club. I can't hear you.
yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
just
yeah,
like, I feel like this is gonna be me one day when I grow up.
Now I actually like that music. Now sometimes like
It's the best.
when I
There's a
think
lot
about-
of good DJs out there and producers.
when
that
I
are
think
doing
about
great
going out,
things.
now I'm like, yo, I kind of want to go to Brooklyn Mirage. Or
That's where all the hot girls are.
Bro,
I
house
wanna
music
go
is.
to space, or
Yeah.
I
That's
wanna
why even
go
the
to-
rappers are doing house now, bro. Ever since Drake, ever since
jumped
Drake.
into the house scene.
Now they're
first.
all doing it.
Have to.
But
all
that
doing
see,
it.
but that album, I like that album.
I do too.
Because
Was it
Gordo
called
produced
Honestly
it.
Nevermind?
I liked it.
Honestly
Yeah.
Nevermind.
Yeah.
I love that album.
I like that too.
Every song. Your
Yeah.
pussy
Yeah.
is calling my name.
But see,
good album.
look, he put that out that year. Everybody thought he was stupid. Look now, 5
Yeah, I
years
know.
later,
Everyone's
that's
on
what's
the
popping.
same type type of thing. Yeah.
Well, because you got to
Absolutely.
pivot. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to like almost adapt. or
Nah,
you die,
Drake is Drake.
You know?
He could just fucking.
But he knows what the Europe game is doing, bro.
He could say
Yeah,
shit,
exactly.
shit in a song. And people
Exactly.
gonna buy
Like
it.
European music, rap, hip hop, pop, all of it is 100 times better than American music, bro.
Well, yeah, clubbing
I agree.
too. Clubbing wise too.
Yeah.
The
Like
club-
Italian rap, German rap, you go to Albanian rap, it all sounds better than anything here. in the
because
United
they're
States, bro.
actually talking about something too.
Yeah.
They're
Like
actually
here it's fucking garbage.
They're actual.
Your little
lyricists.
Zans and your XXX Tentaciones,
Yeah.
whatever these guys are, fucking Takashi 69s.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
even UK rap, I think is better than
Bro, UK
US
rap
rap.
is fire.
UK rap is
I
amazing.
fuck with Skepta. Actually, it was
Skepta's amazing.
I was actually in
He's
Miami.
amazing.
I actually like just was chilling at the bar with him for like 3-4 hours.
Really?
Even-
Shit,
Yeah, I
really?
didn't even know it was him. I swear it was him. And what's the guy's name? I think it's Door or whatever it is. I think they do. They're like part of like Cutting Heads, whatever it is. They do like the DJ shit too,
Yeah.
like you're just talking about. And I'm just chilling with him for like 3 hours. Had no idea it was even him.
That's pretty crazy.
Holy
super
shit.
cool guy.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Super
and they
cool
don't
guy.
act like superstars,
Yo, and I
bro.
always liked his music too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty
I
interesting.
like Dutch Avelli. He's got like 2 good
Dutch
songs.
Avelli's really good. I like Dutch Avelli. Yeah,
he's
Dutch
pretty
Avelli's
good.
fire.
What's a lot?
a lot of these European guys, bro, are so much better than here. The music here has just lost its touch ever since like maybe like 2016.
I
Yeah.
agree.
I
I
know.
agree with that.
That was
yeah.
like the last of the good music, and then after that, it was just corny. And then COVID happened, then every artist here just died out. I haven't seen an artist blown up since COVID.
Yeah, Pop Smoke was like the last one.
He
Yeah,
was
he-
the last
yeah.
rapper I actually
Yeah.
kind of liked.
Yeah,
If
and
you-
what happened to
no,
him?
but the
100%,
thing
yeah.
is, like,
100%.
if you actually pay attention to the lyrics, he's actually talking about something.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
have to understand the language.
But look what happens to all these good rappers, bro. They all
He's talking
died.
about
He's,
jogging in Brooklyn.
he's talking about scamming, robbing, like, and if you put the words together and understand like the little nicknames, then you'll know. You'll
That was
know
his
what
voice.
he's talking about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was young too. He was what, 21 when he
20.
passed away?
He died at 20.
Something like that.
Died at 20
Mad
years
young,
old.
bro.
I mean, and even
Mad
him, like
young.
he was collabing with guys from the UK, Carol G. Like
Yeah, they said
doing
he had a
a whole bunch of
catalog of
different
like
music,
900
yeah.
songs.
he did a song
Where
with
they at though?
he did a song with Jamie Foxx on his last album, and it was like a techno, like not techno, but like a catchy little like club song, and it was really good,
Really?
really
Bro,
good.
he had a song with Dua Lipa.
Yeah,
like a
that song
pop
blew
song.
up.
Yo,
Yeah.
shout out to Dua Lipa.
Oh, isn't
I
she,
love
isn't she
her.
Albanian also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm
shout out to
saying.
her. Yeah.
I'm like,
Big
this is
sheep
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a G, bro. I actually performed. I performed at her festival in Kosovo.
Really?
Did you?
Wow.
Did
Yeah,
you
right
really?
in front of her.
Oh,
Front-
did you
yeah,
really?
right in front of her.
Oh,
front of-
how long have you been in the music industry?
I started making music like 2017. By 2018, I blew up because I made a song here with Fred the Godson, who passed away as well during
Oh
COVID.
yeah, rest in peace. Yeah.
But I made a sick ass track with him, and then after that song, like everybody was on me, on my vibe, and like everybody was trying to sign me. So one year I just went to Europe for like 9 months, found my way, started meeting everybody, and got to perform at her concert in Kosovo in front of 20. Now what was it? Not 20, like 30 something thousand people. And she was right there dancing to my song. I'm like, oh shit!
Wow,
she's so
that's
bad.
That's
How
so
did,
sick.
how did that experience feel like when you were in that situation?
Bro, I
how did
was-
you feel when you were there?
I
Felt
had,
like drugs,
I had
no?
sunglasses on at 11 o'clock at night because I was just like, I don't know how I'm going to react to this. And I just see 40,000 literally. You just see
Yeah.
little heads all the way across and just going like this. And I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is coming up next? What is going on? And I was just like, I wasn't scared, but I was like, I knew this was my moment. I was like, this is happening. And it was lit, bro. It was lit when I had my whole country on my side, literally.
Literally.
And I was just like, I never imagined this. I would speak it into existence, like this is gonna happen, but I never thought it would actually happen.
The best part about that is though, like Dua Lipa was like feeling it. You
Oh,
know
she
what I mean?
was, she was dancing to the
exactly, yeah.
song.
To me, like you're the man.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I love
100%.
it was
yeah,
lit. It was really
100%.
lit.
Yeah.
It was a super dope moment, and to be in front of my own people is what made it even better. I was just like, this is like,
Yeah.
you know,
No, that's
I never
great.
imagined it, bro. It was
Do you
crazy.
think music artists should maybe prioritize the European audience as opposed to like an American audience for the most part, since most artists go to Europe, get famous out there, and then the career's
Well,
gonna blow
no,
up?
now the European artists are getting noticed a lot over here. Too.
Yeah, over
I
here.
see a
Yeah,
lot
that's
of
true.
people listening to people that I would never see listening to Italian rap or listening to Italian rap.
I listen to Italian rap,
absolutely.
French rap, German rap. I listen to shit I don't
Like,
even
they're
understand because it sounds
actually,
better.
like,
You just know it's hard. You know
But
what
I
mean?
Yeah,
just
facts.
know it's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
like-
You know what
Over
they're saying,
here,
you know
there's
it's hard.
nobody to listen to.
Yeah.
The
No,
people
but-
are still over there are still listening to 50 Cent. Like 50 Cent still plays in the club.
Yeah.
Anywhere in
Eminem,
Europe.
yeah,
Eminem plays
yeah.
in the club. You don't ever hear Eminem in the club here.
Eminem is the biggest rapper in Colombia, I would say. People
he's the
love J.
biggest-
Cole and
Nationwide.
Eminem, and nationwide. Yeah,
Everybody-
absolutely.
He's the biggest rapper in the world, bro.
Because
Yeah.
he was the most controversial back in
Oh my, his
back in
music
the
videos
But his music is
were the
fire, though.
best.
Bro, they
So
still
love
play
his music
Purple
videos.
Pills in Italy on TV.
Literally.
I swear to God.
That's D12 too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
January. I went to
That's
Italy
insane.
I went to Italy last January, not this a year ago. I went to Italy a year ago, January. I'm watching TV. Purple Pills is on. I'm
Yeah.
like, huh?
I believe it.
Watch the TV. I
That's
watched
just
the
fire
video.
song.
I got high watching.
That
the
is a
video.
great song.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you where their mind is at for the music here. It's like
I get it. Yeah.
they're like, we love the old school
We
shit.
don't wanna
'cause the
listen
new
to
school
this
shit
shit.
is corny.
No,
Even
it's
that.
quality over quantity at the end of the day.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. When you're listening to people that actually said something in their music, it's like, all right, I could listen to this. I could fuck with this. Now it's like there's no content.
So you still record content, no?
In terms of music, I haven't made music in like 2 years because I had stopped just with all the COVID hoopla. I couldn't get into a studio, and then I had some issues that happened with some producers that I was working with. But then I got into wanting to do my social media stuff and doing a podcast myself,
Uh-huh.
and that's kind of been taking off for me now. And I have a big following back home, so it's like I'm friends with a lot of the artists still, a lot of actors, like people from my country that are kind of big. So for me, I'm kind of trying to take that now and spread the Albanian culture in like a positive way around the world, where people actually get to see some Albanians actually do good shit instead of just the
Stereotypical.
yeah,
you know,
stereotypical. You're a drug dealer.
Yeah.
You're a this. You're
Yeah.
a that. Which I don't mind what people do. They can do what they do to make money, but I'm trying to spread it in a positive way where I can kind of spread like people that are businessmen.
Absolutely.
You know,
yeah.
shit like this where
to
it
show
kinda,
that the reality that there's more to us than just like the destructive bullshit that you see
exactly.
on television all the time.
Exactly.
No, I agree. I can relate to
'Cause
it.
my
Yeah,
dream-
different approach.
Yeah, my dream was always to go back home and help people. So if I could do that
That's
in any
amazing.
way, it's starting it over here while I'm here,
Yeah.
and then eventually working my way to getting over there because that's the only way you can make it happen.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know? You got to build some sort of following, and that's what I've done now by the last year and a half, is just building content, creating my own content, kind of just teaching people who the fuck we are. you
Yeah.
know?
No, yeah, of
'Cause
course.
I hate being called.
Yeah, because I see you're like very cultural.
Yeah, and I love my culture, but it's like I love other cultures too. Like I don't shit on any cultures.
Yeah,
You know, and whatever I do post as information, sometimes it's real information. I can't help the fact that sometimes like it hurts people's feelings or whatever the case is. Like when you posted the video talking about Italians, like I'm just like I just thought it was cool because you were talking about Albanians, talking about Albanians.
it's real, yeah,
I don't,
it's real.
I don't care to hurt people's feelings.
But it's like
the truth is the truth.
But it's like, you know, I don't always want to be known as, oh, you guys are mafia. Like for you, for instance,
Yeah,
you're like, I'm tired of the whole
And
mafia thing.
The thing is with Napoli Dons, it's they're thieves, they're robbers,
Yeah.
they're poor, this, that,
Like I hate hearing that bullshit, bro.
thieves, robbers, poor, this,
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you probably
Drugs,
get tired of hearing that too, though.
I like drugs, but drugs, drugs, drug dealers, criminals.
I
I
was
think
say-
I think we're too honest.
Not everybody in Napoli is a criminal. You
Of
got
course
good
not.
people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
of
same
course
way
not.
not every Colombian is involved in drug dealing and shit. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we literally got 3 cultures that are fucking part of this crazy shit. We got Albanians in Colombia, bro, and Italians
Yeah.
in Colombia.
Oh, no, Colombians. I mean, people come to Colombia all the time. A lot of Europeans now.
crazy over there,
A
bro.
lot of Middle Easterners are over there. Shakira's actually.
Albanians are
have-
not allowed in Ecuador anymore.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Even in
I had no
Colombia,
idea.
Bro, you go. There's a part of Medellin where
Yeah.
there's just Albanian bars and clubs and
Yeah.
cafes. I don't know what area it's in, but it's in a
Because
certain
I did
area.
see a lot of Albanian flags, and I'm like, that's random as fuck. Like,
Exactly.
I, didn't think, I didn't think that was like.
Go
that's
ask those
crazy.
guys what they do for a
Yo,
living.
the world-
I'll ask. Yeah, next time I go with you, I'll ask him. I'll ask. Yeah, next time I go with you, I'll ask him.
Honestly, it's kind of like the 1500s a little bit. We're conquering little lands, but differently.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah,
Exactly.
but the thing is,
Destiny.
We're not chopping people's heads off. We're just
Yeah.
taking over like businesses.
we're
and all
doing
that
it
shit, yeah.
financially.
that's why I don't
There we
understand
go,
why
yeah.
war still exists. Because I'm like, why are they still fucking blowing people up when all
Yeah.
you have to do is
Because war is
Shut
the
down
number
their
one
grid.
moneymaker, no matter what.
Well, no, war is for the politicians' gain.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because you know why? Okay, no, it's not even that. These politicians want to go to war. Okay, so fight each other.
yeah, that's
I
what
agree.
I'm saying.
Yeah. Facts.
You want to go to
Duel.
war, right? Like
Duel
you,
each
you guys
other,
want to go
whatever.
to war, right? Okay, no problem. You go to war, fight each other.
Exactly.
What do you need people to fight for you for? Go fight each other. You
Exactly.
don't like him, right? Go fight him.
And that's how they push it, bro. Just like a sports team, you're gonna fight for your team.
Yeah.
You're gonna see Napoli hooligans fighting fucking
You know?
Juventus hooligans, bro.
You
Because
call
you know
it,
you're gonna
call it
die for your team.
patriotism
Yeah,
at
of
the end
course.
of
That's
the
like
day.
It's
real
like-
beef over there. Though.
No,
Soccer's
Napoli
different.
Juventus beef is serious,
Bro, that's like that's real.
That's why I put that together. Because
We
over there
gotta
for
go to a
them,
game one
For
day.
for 3 years, we couldn't go to Juventus because we stabbed somebody in the stadium. and
Crazy shit,
the-
bro.
The kid
Yeah.
died. And then Roma Napoli too. A Napoli Don died in the stadium, but we started
Wasn't
the
that
fight.
recent?
Yeah, that was.
Didn't something just happen?
No, that was 2014.
Oh.
Oh yes, actually you're right.
Something-
year
Another
ago.
one.
A year ago, Napoli Roma was gonna play, right? And the Napoli fans saw the Roma bus pass them, and they told the driver of the bus to spin that way, and they followed the bus and they stabbed all the Roma fans.
That's fucking insane.
No
They
shit.
went to the Autogrill. You know what the Autogrill is?
No, I don't know.
It's where you stop to
Oh.
get food. You know what an Autogrill is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They stop to get food. And these like gas station auto grills have the best food.
Yeah, bro.
Yo,
The best.
5-star restaurant in the fucking gas station.
Yeah, literally.
These Roma fans were eating. 30, 40 Napoli fans jump off the bus, pipes, knives, start stabbing and beating the shit out of like
Crazy
5 Roma fans.
Good thing I didn't
Two
wear
of
my
them
Roma
died.
jersey.
2 of them died. 2 of them died. 2 of them died. And this happened in Milan. We were leaving. We just lost against Inter. You know which game I'm talking about. We lost 1-0 the
Yeah.
year that we won the Scudetto.
They lost to my team.
We lost against Inter. We're leaving to go home with the bus. Roma is going to play their own game in Udine. These fucking guys saw the bus cross them, and they're like, oh, let's go stab the... They didn't even have a game against them.
That's crazy.
Oh, let's go stab the fans because we don't like them.
And Napoli has some of the craziest fans in the world,
Bro,
too.
that's-
They're known for, like, being
Yeah, for being
dangerous.
a bunch of fucking.
Insane,
That's
bro.
crazy.
Yeah,
Imagine like they stabbed somebody and the game was like a
Well, they
draw.
killed the cop when I was little.
Yeah.
I was in the stadium one time.
not
I was.
insane.
I'll never forget this. I was 7 years old. I'll never forget the guy Drago. His name was. We called him Drago. From my neighborhood.
What a name.
We go with the
Yeah, right.
banner, Secondiano, whatever. The guy was tattooed all over. Had like hooligan tattoos. You know, fans killing cop tattoos. They're fighting the cops. My fans are fighting the cops. I'm with my nonno. My nonno sitting there. The cop is trying to get Drago out of the way. He stabbed him with a flagpole. He stabbed the cop here with a flagpole. Cop died. Napoli fans got suspended from watching games for about 8 games. Fans weren't allowed to go to any stadiums for 8 games because of the cop that died. And then 2-3 weeks later, the cops killed Drago. Like they found him somewhere.
Oh, hell yeah, they were going to find him.
They just killed him.
Shit.
Sure, this guy wasn't a gladiator in his past life, bro.
This guy
Might have been.
literally
Fucking
stabbed
shit.
a guy.
Might have
With a
been.
flagpole.
Like, yeah, put the fucking pole.
Anybody named Drago's nuts.
Yeah,
Look
bro.
at Rock.
No,
Yeah,
he was,
literally.
you know
You know
what I mean?
Literally.
Back in
That's
those
what I said.
times.
What a name.
So he wasn't the worst guy in the neighborhood, like crime-wise.
His name's Drago.
No.
Wait.
The other guy was dragged
That
in.
guy wasn't the worst guy in the
No, he
neighborhood.
wasn't the worst guy in the neighborhood, like criminal-wise. He was just a fan. This is how deep these fucking fans get. It's
crazy.
retarded. This guy's just a fan. He's not like a criminal and sells drugs and does all this shit, which is a social norm to like the criminal world. Killing someone is a social norm to the criminal. He killed the guy because he was trying to stop him from fighting a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah.
cop got in the way and he just killed him. That's why now the cops, when they come to these games, they have the shield and the helmet.
Yeah,
Oh,
they got
yeah,
riot
of
gear.
course.
Because you can't
They
stab
have
them
to,
no more.
yeah.
That's insane.
And
bro.
then years ago too, when I was over here though, when the Palermo Catania fight happened, these guys were throwing fucking bricks at each other. Fans were throwing bricks at each other in the street, and a 40-year-old cop died. Holy shit! Because the fans killed the cop.
Cops really getting the shit out of the stick on this one.
No, but my whole situation is like, bro, you see fans fighting, just let them fight. Let them kill each other. Who cares?
Your life's not worth it for what, a fucking soccer
No.
game? Yeah, that's
Look, that
crazy.
guy died, and now rest in peace.
Bro, they had the
Drago.
shit happen here.
Rest in peace, Drago. Not the cop, Drago. Right?
Bro, there was a Chivas game.
He was a nice guy in the neighborhood. So I like
There was a
him.
Chivas soccer
He
game.
sounds great, yeah.
There was a soccer game here last year in Philly where the dudes were eating steak and cheeses, and the opposing team people came there at like 4 a.m. and killed the father, his son.
the Mexican team.
Yeah.
Chivas.
Yeah, Chivas.
Chivas, okay.
And they killed like the father and the son, all because they were
Soccer might be the
those are
most
gangs.
ruthless game when it
Those are
comes to
called-
fans.
those-
Of fans.
Those
Oh,
are
for
called
sure.
soccer
Yeah.
gangs. They're called soccer gangs.
Yeah.
They're literal gangs.
hooligans. That's
Yeah,
the name,
they're
hooligans,
literal
bro.
fucking gangs. These guys will fight mobsters because fuck
So just imagine.
over a jersey, bro.
But that's
Over
why
a team you
sports.
don't even
And a
own.
lot of them are broke.
But that's why
Yeah.
sports were created,
Yeah.
bro, to divide people.
No,
Yes.
of course, but a
Yeah.
lot of these dudes go home broke. They spend all their money to watch these dudes play soccer and just
Yeah.
beat the shit out of other fans.
It's insane.
That's their life.
You ever seen Brazil? where they stabbed the
I will not go.
referees on the field,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no, fuck that.
Wow.
Oh, what country was it? The guy was it Colombia? I think it was Colombia. With the soccer guy, he scored in his own goal.
Yes. Andres Escobar. Yeah.
You could talk about that. You
Yeah.
know all about that story, right?
Oh, that was the guy.
so-
Wasn't that the guy that was supposed to go to Manchester United?
I think he was very good. So Andres Escobar, he was a part of that 90s Colombian team that was just dick
Really
slapping
good.
everybody. We were dick slapping Brazil, Argentina, everybody. Unfortunately, the drug war, it got so bad to the point where like they were playing scared during the 1994 World Cup.
Yeah, I remember.
We were supposed to win the 94. We were favorites to win a 94 World Cup, but with all the pressure, with like obviously they're getting death threats and things were just so out of control in the country that, you know, like obviously soccer wasn't even remotely close to being the number one prioritized thing to a lot of people. So whatever, we lose. I think part of the reason why we lost is that Andres Escobar ended up doing like an own goal. Like it was like a free. Like,
Scored his own goal.
it was a freak accident. Like he
94,
tried
94.
94, yeah. Like he tried to kick the ball the other way and deflected, but deflected like towards the goal, whatever. So he goes back home. They all go back home, and I don't know why he did this, but he ended up going out like 2 weeks,
bar, yeah.
a month, like a month to a bar, like in Medellin, which like, at the time Medellin was one of the most dangerous cities in the world back then, obviously because of the drug war and everything like that. He goes outside. Some guy ends up like, you know, chirping at him, you know, saying, you know, like, you know, this, that, and the third about the game, this, whatever. And Andres, you know, just doesn't leave, doesn't go home, you know, just stays in that parking lot situation, and the guy ends up shooting him, and he dies.
Yeah, didn't he get like drive-by shot or something? Like
I forgot exactly what the case. There's a really good documentary by ESPN 30 for 30. It's called the Two Escobars.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's a contrast between
I remember
Pablo
this.
Escobar and Andres Escobar. But they talk about like the Colombian history, like in the 90s and the 80s, where we were obviously like the number one country for murder rates, and
That's insane.
it was a very, very, very hard. We honestly, and I don't think we fully recovered from that much violence back then, to be very honest with you, because things are better today. Like you can go as a tourist, you could be.
It's just like my country in
Yeah.
Kosovo.
You just gotta be careful.
I feel like we've never recuperated off of our genocide where we were killed and murdered. So
Yeah.
like the people still hold some sort of like black cloud in the air where it's like they're still like angry about something.
Yeah, you
'Cause
feel it.
I
Because the
mean,
people
yeah.
that killed us never said sorry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or like
Oh, it's
nothing.
still beef. You guys still got beef.
Oh, bro, it's
hard.
Big, it's big beef
On the border. Somebody got shot not
between
too long
Serbia
ago.
and Kosovo. So, yeah.
Yeah. So wait, so you know what? So yeah, run me through that, because I know there's a lot of tension and a lot of like, you know, a lot of kingdom changes, and you know, just run me through that history like real quick as
So
I
Kosovo
saw-
history is tied with Albania.
yes.
We're all one people. But during the 1912 treaty with London, we got split. Then Kosovo just became its own like municipality, but they also said it was part of Serbia
Okay.
instead of Albania. And ever since then, it's really been some beef, like real beef. And then during the 90s is when
They
President of
started,
Serbia, Milosevic,
tried to start genocide.
Milosevic.
tried to
Yes.
start a genocide because of religious beliefs, but it had nothing to do with religion because there was Catholics and Christians who were killed just as much as Muslims. And he started a genocide with Kosovo. He started a genocide with Bosnia, and with Croatia, and all these people. And it just
Yeah, it was like a big Yugoslavia one time, right?
they all used to be a Yugoslavia, except for Albania. Albania was not in.
No,
it.
Albania was always
Albania was always on its own because Albania was under dictatorship for 100 years, bro. You couldn't even leave that country. You couldn't even watch TV.
Wow.
You couldn't even go to school. You couldn't even go to work. You couldn't do nothing unless the
Yeah, it was
dictator
his own
told you.
country all the time. Right? That I know, because I remember in 98 World Cup, I seen Yugoslavia was a team.
Yeah, Yugoslavia was like Serbia, Bosnia,
Yeah.
Montenegro, all of those places put together.
And then
But
they
They split after. Yeah.
they
okay.
split after the war.
But Kosovo is supposed to be a part of Albania. We're supposed to be one. We have a separate flag now and everything because that's the only way we could have got our freedom. But like I said, we are the original people of that land since it was ever created.
So Kosovo, as of right now, they're their own country or their
Yes.
own municipality.
They're part of the United Nations too, if I'm not mistaken, right? I'm pretty sure.
The UN?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure like the US like backs
The U.S.
Kosovo.
definitely backed us because
Yeah.
Bill Clinton had a lot to do with that.
That's okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
They
that's what I was-
protected us
okay.
during that genocide. So they actually went and started like battling back against Serbia. Like, hey, you guys better fucking calm down.
Yeah.
It's like the movie. What is it? Behind Enemy Lines, right?
Exactly.
So ready? I love that movie. This all comes like full circle though. Ready? So in that movie, it's like the kids are fighting with the AKs and they got love 50 Cent. You remember that? You ever seen that movie?
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
And it's funny to this day, like Serbs will say that we caused that issue, we bombed them, but it's like literally proven facts that they came and killed us, and like to this day they still cry about it. They cry
Really?
about it.
Interesting.
But we were the ones that were killed and murdered and raped. I still got people that I know that their fathers or uncles are still missing, never found.
Wow.
Cousins missing, never found. They went and raped little kids. They would tell you, "Oh, go walk," just like what's going on in Palestine and Israel right now, bro.
Yeah.
They tell them, "Go walk, chase the ball. We'll let you go. You're free." As soon as the kid turns around, a 6-year-old kid,
Shoot 'em right there.
shoot him right in the head.
And what's their like? Not that there's any justified reasoning for doing any of that, but what is their justified reasoning for even attempting just ethnic
Cleansing to them, but it really wasn't ethnic cleansing. They just wanted to take over whatever land
Right.
that was there, which originally was never theirs anyways, because they came from the Russian Caucasus.
Right. Okay.
So realistically, it's not even. They've never been part of that land until they came there.
They
and
never had any birthright or any type
No,
of
no.
connection to Kosovo or
to the Balkans
their
at
lands, the
all
Balkans,
until
yes.
they came in later on when they got kicked out of Russia and they came in as slaves to that country, to like Turks or whatever it was, the Greeks or whoever, and then they came to that land.
Yeah,
and-
probably the Ottoman Empire. probably.
because for a long time, like Greater Albania was a big part of what Serbia is today. It was a part of Montenegro. Like there's Albanians in Montenegro. There's Albanians in Bosnia.
Yes,
There's
okay.
Albanians in Croatia. There's actual Illyrian land. Illyrians were who we were prior to being Albanian. So that was all originally our land. And there's still documents, like I was saying, in the Vatican.
Yeah, those were the first people on earth, the Illyrians.
Literally, and there's literally documents in the Vatican that have never been seen, and we can't even get in there to show and prove people our history because the Vatican has it in their storage. Because we were Christian Crusaders for such a long time. That's why I wear this. That's why I have this guy tattooed on my arm. He was one of the last most powerful Christian Crusaders. His name was George Castriati. He saved Europe from becoming fully Ottoman.
Yeah.
Wow,
got the
I didn't
Crusade
know
shirt.
that.
I like
That's
I love the
crazy.
Crusades.
27 years
Yeah.
he fought for
Sick.
the Christian church.
And that's never spoken. By the way, that's never spoken about in history class. That's never
No.
spoken about and
Nah.
this is the first time I'm hearing about this, and I feel like I should know.
Oh, look,
this.
I even got him on a pendant on my neck.
They don't
That's-
want.
that's
I
they
hold
don't-
him
yeah.
so
they
highly.
don't-
I was
they don't-
wondering what that was.
They don't want
Yeah.
to teach you the right history.
Nah, bro.
Oh, absolutely not. Yeah.
27 years with 3,000 or 5,000 soldiers. He fought against hundreds and thousands and
27
hundreds and
years.
thousands of the
Our
strongest
entire
army.
lifetime, pretty much.
And he beat them for 27 years,
Yeah.
bro. As soon as he died, they came and they conquered Albania, and then Albania was conquered by the Ottomans for like 600 years or something like that. So,
Wow.
yeah, after he died, because they couldn't do it when he was alive. Because
Well, yeah,
we have
they
the
had to
cra-
wait till he died.
we have the
to do
craziest
something.
terrain. And where I come from in Albania, I'm in northern Albanian, from Merdita.
Yeah.
And that part of the world, bro, you can't climb those mountains. You can't do anything. So he was one of the first generals or kings, I should say, to actually use guerrilla warfare.
Oh,
Wow,
interesting.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So he was fucking throwing shit out of the mountains
Wow,
and all
that's
this shit
crazy.
and battling these guys and
Strategy.
taking
Well,
them over.
you know what? Colombians should actually. Well, I mean, the guerrilla fighters, which that's a whole different topic. But like, there's like obviously like the guerrilla fighters in the jungles of Colombia. Like that's a huge issue by itself. So
That's where that comes
if that's
from.
where it comes from, yeah, no idea. That's crazy.
Pretty crazy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. But we had a lot of powerful people. Like a lot of northern African countries were founded by Albanians.
Wow, really?
Modern day Egypt is created by an Albanian, Muhammad Ali Pasha.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
so
Know that.
I didn't know that either. That's fascinating.
yeah, Albanians were so smart that they were like, you know what? Since the Ottomans want to rule us, we're gonna start working within the Ottomans and just start conquering them within. So these guys started becoming leaders and presidents in all these like Muslim Islamic countries,
Yeah.
and just taking over everything inside out. So like,
That's
brilliant.
amazing. That is brilliant. Yeah.
it was pretty crazy, bro. It was pretty crazy. They have a crazy history. It's so much history to even like touch on.
I'm sure.
I can
that
jump-
that's the surface level of everything.
I
yeah.
can jump to like so many different things, and even people are probably gonna say, "Oh, he's wrong about this," when they hear it, or he's right about this. But it's just,
All the Czechs are probably gonna hate you, but whatever. Who cares?
it's crazy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
gonna hate me for. They already hate me. They're all over my comments, bro, all the
Fuck
time.
'em.
But
Yeah, honestly, fuck 'em.
realistically, they're the ones in the wrong, and they've never apologized. And still to this day, they put propaganda on their TV saying that we are murderers, we're rapists.
Wow.
Bro, come to
no
my country.
shit.
I guarantee you could be any person in the world. I guarantee we're the friendliest people you'll ever meet. There's no
Interesting.
They
crime.
are,
There's
though.
no robbery. There's no thieving. There's none of that, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what is the state of Albania? What does it look like today?
It's gorgeous, bro.
Okay.
It's gorgeous. It's one,
Is
of
the
the most,
economy?
Yeah, I seen videos.
it's one of the most
Yeah.
beautiful countries in the
I'm
world.
supposed to go to Montenegro actually this
That's
summer.
even more beautiful. Bro, that's a huge country. It's only got like 200,000 people in it.
Yeah,
Wow, really?
Hypes.
But the sexiest beaches are in Europe, are in the Albanian coast or in Montenegro.
Yeah.
So you got to go there, bro.
I
You
heard
guys will
Montenegro's
enjoy it.
beautiful.
Oh, it's
I've
so
heard
beautiful.
it's- yeah.
that part of the world produces the most beautiful women in the world, besides your country.
Yeah.
Serbian girls are nice too. I was supposed to go there.
Bro, they're
actually.
beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
But if there was no beef,
Yeah, I know.
it would be cool,
Yeah.
you know. But it's just that's what sucks there, that we have a beef, and it's a thing that they created.
What's
Yeah.
beef?
Yeah, right. What's beef, right? But it's something crazy that it's still touchy in that part of the world, bro, where these people really like between Greeks, between
Yeah.
Turks, between Serbs, between Albanians. It's just
Yeah.
it's a clash of heads always, and there'll never be a peaceful thing there.
It's funny because sometimes I notice that there's tension between certain groups of people through social media, through the comment section. Because I'll see,
Oh, I
like,
love
I'll,
when
I'll see like an Albanian video, and it's like Czechoslovakians and people like going at it, like, oh, like,
I
we
love
didn't
wa-
do
I
this,
love
we didn't do
watching
that, and I'm
them.
like, it creates confusion because I'm like, oh, I wonder what they're talking about.
I
So
love.
now I see
love.
kind of where it's
I
going.
love. Yeah, it happened on my video. Some Macedonian dude.
Oh, those people are
I think I know who
really
you're talking
patriotic.
about. I think I saw a comment. Yeah.
I allowed all the comments because I wanted them.
They're
to-
really patriotic.
Oh, and they're amazing
bro.
too, by the way.
Some Macedonian dude was fighting with some Albanian dude, and it was
Always.
I think they got 80 comments deep.
Yes, that one. Yeah, I saw
Back
that one.
and
Crazy.
forth,
I didn't read through all of them, but yeah, I saw
And
that
then-
one.
go.
Then the Albanian dude.
Bro,
called-
some of my comment sections are crazy.
the Albanian dude said, "Shut up! You come from midgets or some shit."
Gypsies.
Shorter. Yeah, yeah.
Come from bitches.
Yeah, you come from midgets, you midget gypsy. Then they're cursing in Albanian, so I go to see translation. I'm
Yeah.
like, wow, they're violating
You're
each
like,
other.
that's crazy.
Bro, it gets
Like,
violent on
can't
there,
believe he
bro.
said that.
They're like, and then they're like, yeah, come where I'm at right now.
Yeah,
like, they're
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to fight, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like amping it up. I'm like liking the comment.
Yeah, yeah.
Somebody's gonna get shot over a TikTok comment.
It was like,
Bro,
Can you?
insane.
Yeah, that's how life is nowadays.
I told
yeah.
my mom one day, I'm like, I don't doubt one day in my life somebody's gonna come after me just because of one of my posts.
Yeah.
And I don't even post
Yeah,
anything
bro.
negative or contradicting. But I'm like, I swear somebody back home is gonna come
But
after one of my
that
posts.
beef is serious because even when they play soccer games, like
Oh yeah, the last game was crazy.
Switzerland, Serbia played, right?
Yeah.
Now in Switzerland, there's 8 Albanian players that play for Switzerland.
Most of Switzerland's Albanians.
Because Switzerland, I mean, the Swiss, they don't have a language.
They do.
No, they do.
They speak Swiss Dutch.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, Swiss Dutch.
Swiss
but,
Dutch,
But,
they
but
also
still
speak
like
Italian.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, they
okay.
speak Italian as well,
lot of them
French.
speak
They have
Italian.
5 main languages.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but it's always like it's like a subsidiary of like their version of what French is, their version of what Italian is, their version
Yeah.
of what. Okay,
Yeah, it all mixes.
Got it.
So they have like these 8 Albanian players that play for. So it's basically Albania. It's not even Switzerland.
yeah,
that's
literally.
insane.
That's our third team.
Wait, so do you guys go for do you guys go for Switzerland? Let's say Albania doesn't make it, or there's no whatever.
you got to
like,
root for where the
You know what it
Albanians
is?
Yeah,
they go.
that's
To,
true.
I think they have better opportunity when they go to Switzerland. I
It
feel
is.
like
It's better
I
money.
feel like the president of Albania like tries to take money from the players. I feel like there's some type of politics
Okay.
going on with the country, the soccer team. And,
It's changing
and
now.
yeah, it's,
changing now.
I know there's like some type of bad politics going on with the national team and like politicians.
Well, soccer.
So that's
well,
why
soccer
a
in
lot
general,
of them leave and they go play for another country. So Xherdan Shaqiri
Oh, yeah.
scored a goal
That's the man.
against Serbia, and he did the eagle. He did-
It's not allowed to be done in Switzerland
Not anymore.
because of that.
yeah, it's not allowed to be done in sports.
Yeah, it's
actually.
crazy, bro.
They did the eagle, him and Granit Xhaka,
Yeah.
right? These are the 2 best players on the team.
2 best
And,
Albanian players in the world, too.
And,
momentarily.
yeah, they are. They
Yeah.
are. No. Xhaka is class.
Xhaka's the
class
man,
player,
bro.
Class player. They did the
Eagle.
eagle, and then they got banned. That celebration got banned from being done, but these dudes were fighting right after they.
But
did
they
the
won
eagle.
that
They were
game, and
fist
it was
fighting. Yeah, they won that
insane,
game
bro.
2-1.
But that Albania-Serbia game was crazy a year after.
Yeah,
Oh,
when the
that's-
helicopters
And
came.
the Albanian dude flew a
Yeah,
flag
a
that said
drone.
autonomous, which means like we're the indigenous people of that land.
Yeah.
And the Serbs got mad and pulled the
Yeah,
drone
yeah. And
down.
then the helicopter
And they started
came,
fighting,
bro.
and the fans started running on the field
Bro,
fighting
that was
Albanian
cra- yeah,
players.
that was awesome.
Oh, that's some crazy stuff, bro. But
That was awesome.
that's how you know the tension's real over there.
Well, yeah, that's never gonna die.
No, never. Until those people apologize for what they did.
No, they're not gonna because they, it's just their
Yeah.
pride.
Culture
bullshit.
is just like I feel like everywhere we're just like so stubborn. So it's like
It
no.
is, bro. That part of the world, there's
what it
no
is?
more
They
stubborn
wanna-
than that, bro.
They
Well,
wanna
that's the
be,
Balkans.
They want to be in the right.
Yeah.
They want to be in the right because they're saying, "Oh, you did this," but they're not looking at what they started. You understand? But you killed the Serb.
They just
That's
don't-
their excuse. Oh, but you killed the Serb.
You killed one
We're
Serb.
gonna
yeah.
kill everybody.
They just don't want us to keep surviving, bro, because our history is part of that land. Like we've been there.
Well, your history is better than their history.
Yeah,
so they're
so-
trying to diminish and destroy your history.
Yeah,
right?
and that's why it sucks that a lot of our stuff is locked up in the Vatican, and our true history is right in there. And there's a lot of shit that's in there that's could be very
Valuable.
valuable,
Yeah.
and it sucks because you can't even get to it now.
Next episode, we're breaking into the Vatican.
Yeah, right. Imagine.
Yeah,
Breaking
Imagine.
into a podcast episode from the Vatican.
Well, what's his name? Cat Williams was on Joe Rogan, and he was like, he got into a secret room in the Vatican that nobody else was able to get into. I think it was Cat Williams.
Also, Cat said, really?
Yeah, dude. He's like,
Well,
crazy.
Cat was talking about P. Diddy and how, like, you got to say no
The
to Diddy.
diddler.
The diddler.
Yeah, and
How
look
you
what
gotta say
happened.
no, yeah, exactly.
Ever since
yeah.
then, that shit blew up, and then Diddy just got in trouble for everything.
That guy is like a super villain from Batman.
Cat
Cat
Williams?
Williams.
No, P Diddy.
Oh, Diddy. Diddy for sure is, bro.
Cat Williams.
Bro, I always thought he was a fucking villain, bro.
P Diddy is literally a a super villain from Batman. He knew the day before that the FBI was looking for him, and they didn't find him.
Yeah, did you see that video
They
on
raided
TikTok?
his jet, and they didn't find him. That's the diddler.
Yeah,
That
no.
is, he got you.
He was 2 steps ahead of them. Like he left them a riddle. He left them a riddle.
Yeah,
did,
Did
yeah,
I
for
do?
sure.
The
Did,
diddler. That's very
did he,
good.
Did he do it?
Did he
he
do it
not?
or didn't he? Yeah.
No, he definitely did it.
Did he do it? Did he not?
Video of him stressing out at that party or whatever he was at. He's just sitting in a party, like nobody's talking to him.
Yeah, he's
like 3 days before, 4 days before he got raided, and everybody's just like, did he know he was gonna get raided? And he looked so stressed out, not having a single conversation with nobody.
I would be stressed too,
He's there
honestly,
just
be honest with
twiddling
you.
his thumbs, like just fuck. You could tell like something's going on.
Probably like texting Cheeks Mill, like, yo,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Hey, daddy.
Are you
Hey,
up?
I miss you. Write me.
Are you gonna bunny hop for me this time? Like, bro, that's some weird
Oh,
shit, bro.
Sean Diddy, cream pie, Combs.
Cheeks Mill, creams
You
and
know what's so
night
funny
night.
about Meek Mill is that I actually had a client and he visited his business and I actually have some photographs of Meek Mill. So it's,
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
I was looking at it today with a friend of mine. And I was like, in hindsight, it's just so funny how life works. Because back then it was like, oh, Meek Mill's coming through and all that, but you know.
Rabbi.
You know what's funny? Because someone had called him on, I think it was the 3rd episode, and it was what's her name? I can't say her name, but
Sandy.
like Sandy. Oh well, you can say whatever. And yeah, that was funny. So I thought it was gonna be like another situation like that.
That was his fault.
That's why I saw his face. He's like, who's calling him now?
Yo, that was such a fun clip. That was such a fun clip to me. I had so much fun.
He used the credit card and spent 65,000. That was all him. It was not me.
Yeah, right.
For the record, it was him.
Oh,
She said you spent $60,000 to take a shit. I lost it.
To be honest, I'm being honest now. We didn't even go to dinner.
nah.
Todd kept buying bottles. And
I was
trying to hang out
gonna
with
say what restaurant did you go to possibly rack up that
I
amount?
don't think I ate in like 4 or 5 days.
It was restaurant 11.
Yeah, restaurant 11's nuts.
$60,000 with the side.
I probably had like a French fry in like 4 days and like. I
Yeah,
don't know,
that was. You know what? I'm getting tired of thinking about that trip.
That's how intense it was.
Yeah,
I didn't
exhausting.
sleep. We didn't sleep at all.
No.
I slept when I got to New York. I think I slept 20 hours straight. Oh, what happened?
I went straight to work.
They really need that remote.
I went straight to work. Everyone's like, "How was your trip? How was your vacation? Like, you're so pale. Like, why? Like, you was in
You're
Florida
so
for like 5
pale,
days."
why?
And I'm like, "Yeah, because like I'm in a club till like I don't know, like
I
2
was in
the
the club for
afternoon.
3 days in a row.
I've had no
Yeah.
nutrients.
Everyone's
in
like, I
3
don't
days.
get it. My mom's like, I don't get it. Like, why don't you come back from Florida? Like, you're never tan. Like, Todd, like, get some color. And I'm like thinking in my head, I'm like, I'm trying to get bitches. Like, I'm in the club. Like, I'm in the cut. Like, what do you
Fucking
mean?
crazy.
I hear a lot of crazy stories about like Miami, and I'm just like, fuck.
Bad place.
Bad place.
That place is just. Once I seen Scarface, I always knew. I was like, Miami's just the place where you're just fucked.
Nah, shout out to my boys. I got some good boys down there, though. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're good people.
I gotta go down there with you guys one day.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Of course.
This just
He'll,
sounds like a
he'll,
good
he'll
time.
never want to come back home.
Oh,
Fuck.
why?
Hey.
So
I don't even want to
welcome
come
to
back. I'm
Miami.
still like living there.
I wanna
Like,
move
my-
to
My brain
Florida.
is still living there.
I'm done living in the tri-state, bro. This place is.
You know
A
why?
lot of
When
people,
it,
like,
it sucks
yeah.
when it gets cold. It gets cold over here.
I hate that
Gets
shit.
dreary, gets miserable. You know what I'm saying?
gets
Like,
so
you
Oh,
go down there,
everybody's miserable here already. Here already.
Yeah.
Well, in New York, it's like high tensions. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you're like in traffic, you're trying to go to work, like you're beefing to go to work. It's like I'm beefing with
Yeah,
you to
it's
go
like,
to a fucking job.
I'm gonna get in
Yeah.
this lean first.
Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
I love how he said
I'm
that.
like, yo,
Like,
take
yo,
it,
let's
honestly,
let's
take the
like
fucking
beef over
lane.
a bitch. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, come on, I'm gonna beef with you because you're trying to get in the lane and I didn't let you get over. And guess
Yeah,
what?
bro, that
You're
shit's
gonna get to
stupid.
work 3 minutes late now.
You know what? But I like that little
I feel like that wakes you
Yeah,
up.
you know, like people are like on edge. Like I'm
No,
like in
'cause
the
I-
morning, bro. It's like, yo,
No,
who
'cause
wants?
I do it sometimes and then I brake check.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
no, it's
don't.
serious.
I
People
look
on the
back.
road during
I
rush
need-
hours.
I need a quick meal today.
I brake check. I
can't wait to
brake
get
check and then I
close.
look in my mirror and I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Meanwhile, like these
I just
people, like
won that
probably
battle.
just it's like, bitch. I was already at the gym. Like I'm on Adderall. Like I had about 4 cups of coffee. Like try me.
You know what it is? There's,
You know,
something, there's probably something in the air here that makes makes us all like that.
The air quality
Chemtrails.
shot, whatever.
No, because
Pollution.
because when I'm in Florida, I'm not like that. I'm not trying to fight nobody.
Bro, it's the sun, bro.
Yeah, no. 100%.
Why would you?
Then I'm over here. I'm trying to fight people on the road, even grandmas.
Yeah.
That's true.
Exactly.
The
Yeah.
fuck are you doing?
Meanwhile, here it's like, all right, somebody called me. It's like, oh yeah, what are you doing?
In Florida, you could crash into me. Oh, it's all right.
It's like the Balkans here, bro.
Break
There's
it
just
to me.
natural tension. It's just natural tension between everybody and their mother. It's like, holy
Yeah.
shit. But I think it's just the environment in New York. Like, it's just.
Everyone's just trying, like, trying to get to where they have to be. If you're in the way, fuck you.
The other
It's
thing
like-
is too,
it's like
everybody
that
is
type of thing.
everybody here is somebody. That's the other thing too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like
true.
everybody's like, they got to be somebody.
I think everybody's claustrophobic here, too, though, because there's just so many fucking people, bro.
That's true. Yeah.
And you're just tired of people being in your space.
I think
and it's like-
exactly. Everyone's sick of everyone's shit already, and it just kind of like domino effects.
Yeah, but
over
then
to
look at this,
everybody else.
though. You go to Colombia,
Yeah.
for instance. You get all those people that live in all those apartment complexes, favelas, or whatever you want to consider them and call them
The
there.
comunas, yeah, that's what
Comunas.
Comunas, yeah.
But these people are not tired of each other. They're out there partying with each other every day. They're out there hanging out with each other every day. They're out there doing everything.
Well, believe it or not, Colombia even like is more violent and more unstable than over here. Believe it or not.
Even now?
Well, Bogota.
Oh, yeah,
so
it's
my family's from Bogota, for example, and I've gotten multiple family members carjacked in the middle of the day.
Really?
My uncle got his Rolls Royce stolen from him in
wouldn't think they do it to
gridlock
each other.
traffic at 2:00 in the afternoon, about maybe 5 years ago. Like, it's insane, crazy. But in Medellin, for example, has gone a lot better. For example, like and Medellin's like the go-to city now because of its
It's like the tourist
technology. Well, not even tourist, but like technology, a lot of great restaurants, a lot of good businesses. Like it's like I was
All
gonna say
the
it's an
hot
up and coming
girls that are
city.
in every single corner that you walk to, and you pay
It's
$10.
insane. No, it's getting out of control. Cartagena's becoming like Miami now.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Oversaturated. Everyone goes for their bachelor parties, for whatever reason, right? So yeah, so that's
The lovely
where
weather.
it's at. Yeah.
Yeah,
the lovely weather. you
weather.
I
know,
wanna
the
learn
beach,
about-
whatever.
The culture.
Yeah.
You know?
Like
Sure,
they don't know
yeah.
about it enough.
Sure. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, that's just insane, bro. I want to go there one day. I've never been.
Nothing to
No,
do with
Colombia's
about anything
beautiful, yeah.
pink in a bag and
Yeah.
tens running around wearing no clothes. Nothing about that.
Just give me the pink bag and the green one.
It's like the Matrix. They got like the red pill and the blue pill. It's like
That's
the white bag or the pink bag.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
the pink bag.
The pink bag and the green bag.
Wait. So
Not a lot of people know about the green.
so also fill me in because like I'm not like a drug. I just smoke weed and that's it. Like
So the green bag is like green bag is like
He's like, I'm not like.
the green bag is like super ketamine 2C.
that's why it's ketamine.
Yeah.
Well, that
Okay.
has
And wait,
DMT.
What is 2C
Yeah.
exactly? Because you brought up 2C a bunch of times also.
To be honest, I don't know. He knows better than me. I can't even explain what it is. I just like
I
it.
used to be a
I just-
biochemist in the past life.
It's like fruit in my nose.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah. No. I just like
2C is like fruit in my nose. You ever smell a strawberry?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. For
Yeah,
me.
I mean, people like say a lot of different stuff. I mean, I met this one guy one time that claimed that he pretty much sells like a bunch of it, which he seems like he does. Not gonna say names, but he actually told me that it's actually made with strawberry yogurt. If you can believe that.
No shit, really?
Yeah, he told me that it has something to do with strawberry yogurt. There's ketamine in it, and then there's obviously cocaine, and then sometimes people say there's LSD in it too. So it kind of like gives you like that, like
What the fuck?
it's pretty crazy.
Good thing I only smoke weed, or well, I used to smoke weed. I've actually quit everything since December.
That's good.
Oh,
I'm
that's good.
On the
That's
same
good.
wavelength too.
No, I've done no alcohol or anything since December, and I'm like, oh,
there you go.
shit. But that's just me because I'm trying to hit my weight loss journey.
No, it's
No, good for you, dude. Yeah.
It
I
does.
feel like alcohol's
Yeah.
the
Kills
silent
games.
killer. To be
And I
honest
used to
with
drink like bottles of Hennessy, like literally.
Oh, you're one of the guys drinking Hennessy apple juice.
But like literally just a whole bottle. I'd buy
Yeah.
the big bottle of Hennessy and just sip that.
you. For
It'd
all
be gone.
apple juice. That's my
It'd be gone in like an hour.
wow.
Yeah, no, I used to chug those things down, bro.
Are Albanians big into cognacs or Hennessy or like what's your people's drink of choice?
We make raki.
Raki, yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I've had
What is
Raki.
Raki?
That's the first alcohol I ever had.
Yeah, it's really
Ever.
good. That
Shout out to
shit
my boy Dave Bunga, Albanian kid from my town. Okay.
that shit'll put you out, bro.
Yeah,
It's
shit's
moonshine.
crazy.
It's literal moonshine, but it's like 90 proof.
Okay, because I was gonna say it might be similar to aguardiente because aguardiente is also moonshine.
Nah, it's just stronger.
Very.
than aguardiente,
It
bro.
might okay.
The way they
How
make,
about this? Next episode, you bring raki, I'll bring aguardiente, and we'll see.
I got you.
Definitely
We'll see.
wrap up. And
Yep.
then, I definitely want him to come back.
Sure, bro. I feel like I've known you guys forever.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
Sure, yeah.
I knew this was gonna happen.
It's like
Chop
good
it up for
vibes.
3 hours.
Literally.
Yeah,
That's literally, bro. I
It's like-
swear to God, this guy
been
comes
almost-
in. It's like
been
should have been
almost-
just rolling
No,
off
I
the
know.
rip.
I knew this.
Like,
I knew.
Yeah, we were talking. We were talking right at
We
the
were
beginning.
podcasting
Yeah.
without even podcasting.
For
Yeah,
sure,
I
yeah.
knew- I knew. It was
I appreciate you guys for having me, bro. Honestly,
absolutely.
Bro.
Nice, great meeting
Yeah.
you.
Definitely.
Nice meeting you guys too, bro.
Plug in anything you have going on. If anything we should know about, the people should know about.
Just follow me on my page, guys. I post all Albanian content. I mean, I post other content too. I post my own content that I create. I got my podcast on there. Don't Gotta Explain Myself podcast. You can find me on my Instagram at IamRrok, which is Rrok, my name.
Yeah, you'll find it on mine. I follow him.
You can
Yep.
find me on there. I'll be posting some of his videos in the future for sure. Again,
Beautiful. Thank you for that.
thank you guys for having me. Just go on YouTube. You can find me there. Don't Gotta Explain Myself podcast. Everything is literally the same tag everywhere you go. So definitely follow us. I appreciate everybody for having me here. Thank you.
Yeah,
This
bro.
was fun.
Pleasure, bro.
This was cool.
Great to
and
meet you.
I can't wait to come back.
Pleasure, man.
Hell
Thank
yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Shout out to the lizard people.
Shout out to the Albanians,
Shout out to
baby.
the Albanians, baby. Yeah, we got to throw the Migos up.
Shout out to the diddler who
Yeah, the diddler.
made it. He's
Fuck him.
Cheeks Mills.
Cheeks. No.
Fuck both of them.
Cheeks fills.
Hey, yo,
Boom. Cheeks Mills.
Clip it. He needs to change the title of his songs to Creams and Nightmares.
Bro, when you said that, I died.
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
That's what he said. That's what he said. Diddy told him that. Diddy was like, hold on, wait a minute.
Hold on, Cheeks a minute. Y'all thought Diddy was finished?
Nah, definitely not. Bro, listen to the recording. You're going to
Yo,
be.
I don't want to hear guys.
You know what? I really don't, but like,
I'm gonna
I'm
listen to it
curious
anyway,
though.
though.
I'm
He
curious.
was like, wow.
My brother told me about it. My
Yeah,
brother
Creams
was
and
40 years
Nightmares.
old. He's like, bro,
Meek Millie.
Meek Mill was getting raped. What the
Oh, yo,
fuck?
terrible.
I was like,
You
I
can
can't
find.
do
You can
this.
find it. Wait, you know what? Before we go,
I think before we leave for educational purposes, we have to do it
Yo, he was getting
for journalistic purposes.
I don't know if it was real. I don't know if it was
right
AI,
here, guys. I got it.
but this is insane.
And the internet is going.
Yo,
Creams and Nightmares.
Creams.
Creams and Nightmares.
The diddler.
That's just
disturbing.
like.
Yo, you know what? Lock Diddy up forever.
that
Fuck
didn't even sound kosher, bro.
Nah, that just like gave me like a bad aura. Like I gotta go home and
Honestly,
like
I
take
feel
a
like
shower.
no. To be honest, I feel like my entire life was violated.
In that fucking 8
That
seconds.
was yeah.
I just like after hearing that, I need to just kill myself.
I just hate that I used to be a
I
Meek Mill
just-
fan and I
I
heard
just
that.
felt like I was raped.
Cheeks Mill.